Alrighty, give me 1 second, let me make my usual post, and then we will get started. 1, and 2, and 3. Where is the... There it is, full screen that, there we go. Alright. And hello! Hello! So, yesterday we had, we were looking for the whereabouts of Nadia, like where she went, and we encountered, we ended up encountering Ashen, who seemed to have a thing against both Aaron and Van. For whatever reason, she thought that we ended up killing Cow. But we didn't! So I was like, what the fuck? So she ended up getting help from Kurogane, who ended up killing us. And then we rewound time, and came back with like with more information as to what may be going on. And then Shizuna came with us, which was great because fucking I love having Shizuna with us. So Shizuna came with us, and she put a stop to, and she helped us put a stop to the shenanigans. Turns out she really believed, she had this whole thing in her head, but like it was all because of like I guess because of the Crimson Grendel. Yeah, she really thought that we killed him. Then Cal came in and he was like, I'm not dead, I'm literally right here. Things ended up solving themselves, and now we're gonna take a look into the whole True Grievance Brigade. But also, Shizuna's with us now. Hell yeah! So we're gonna go around town, do a little side questing and stuff like that, and whatever with Shizuna, and then
being ordered around is a totally new experience for me.
Oh, also, I think we got a new costume for her because it was like after the chapter they instantly just gave us costumes. Okay, so we have lightweight, which is basically this without the jacket. The jacket. Yes! The combat gear! I love it. I love this outfit. I'm sorry. Why would I want... I don't know. Why would I want to wear this when I can wear this? Ugh. Fucking great! I love it. I love it. 10 out of 10. Fuck yes. You know, what I don't understand is, while this, like, why does she wear the blue jacket when she's got this really nice white jacket? Fuck. Whatever. Anyway, she's staying with that. Yes! Alright.
You got it, Chief.
Now I got my favorite outfit on Shizuna. We are good. Okay, so... Well, if it isn't our delinquent tenant, your gang gets bigger every time I see you. Yeah, well, it's not like I asked for it. I apologize for any commotion. And I'm sorry I didn't stop here for breakfast. Just get a load of that aroma. Catch me in a good mood and maybe I'll treat you. By the way, didn't y'all get invited to the Z1 Grand Prix? Yeah, well, that comic clown sent us 3 tickets. And Yume here said she just had to see it. That's right. We'll be closing up shop as soon as the morning crowd is gone. So if you'd like to order something, now's the time. Duly noted. Something matter, Yums?
It's nothing. Anyway, did you know today's race is the finals? That means it's gonna be extra fast. It's a little scary, but I still can't wait.
I can definitely understand why you might find it frightening. You ask me, that just adds to the thrill.
I've only ever seen them from behind the scene, but it's probably nothing compared to watching in person.
Well, either way, this one's capping off a whole year's worth of races, so it's bound to be extra special.
Yeah, I'd have nabbed a seat in the stands too if things weren't the way they were. But hey, don't let that stop you folks from enjoying yourselves. Oh, we plan on it. You believe me. Believe you me. Whatever. Same thing. Wouldn't be worth the most business otherwise. You take care out there, everyone.
See you later.
We'll just be on our way then.
I'm kind of surprised that stuck-up old man would actually come see a race.
Oh, what would you like?
I will take this, thank you very much.
Perhaps
Do your
Mr.
best
Lugan's
out there,
gradual
okay?
efforts have started to bear fruit.
Pick something already. Be seeing you.
Okay. Pick something already, be seeing ya. Well, with the new food, that means we can make the new food. Or the new recipe, we can make the new food, whatever. Oh, I didn't... I forgot. I gotta go into the inventory and be like, I would like to learn this. There we go. Then we go over here. Wellness burger.
It would be my pleasure.
A healthy but satisfying hamburger steak
We put
made
quite
by
a lot of
Reset.
effort into this.
I'm stuffed.
Good burger. Good burger. Alright. Anyway.
Quit dawdling and buy some.
You got
I'll buy
nothing new.
again. I guess.
Wait, what is that? Wait, where'd that other music go?
And now we bring you the weather. How's it looking for us?
Wait, go back to that song that was just playing. I want to hear that. What was that? God damn it! The stupid radio. There was a good song playing there. I don't care for what you have to say. I want to hear that song again.
Thanks for the update. Now, how about some more music?
Please. That's not the same song, is it? That sounds a bit different. Well, whatever.
Thank you all for stopping by.
Oh!
No need to be shy.
What is he
now.
doing here? Wait. He's selling... Oh! 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 We get the other good stuff. Oh, this makes me happy. I'll take that, and that, and that. Take 3 of those. I'll take 3 of those. Take 3 of those. Don't. Oh, that's right. The verses. Fuck. Well, hold on. We'll get the cast 3 first. And the action 3, of course. Probably gonna need more of the action 3, actually. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Action 3, let's go! Okay, wait, so I have... If I do... Impede 3 here... That's still not enough for Guardian 2, huh? Guardian 2... Oh, it's 8 and 8. God damn it! Ugh! That sucks. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Alright, so we have Action 3, Impede 2... I mean... Is there anything... What does... I mean, I'm not gonna be getting any of those. I would have to... I mean, I can get... Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna put hit 3 here. Well, not hit 3, but, I'll put hit 3 here. And then put hit 2 here. Oh, wait, Wait, do I even need hit 2? I have 152 accuracy. Do I need hit 2? I mean, I could for good measure, I guess? I mean, technically, he doesn't need cast 3. Cast 2 is kind of just fine. I do need to upgrade that to the other one. So we'll do that in a moment. Let's upgrade her, give her EP cut 3. Wait, do I need both of these? Yes, I do. Okay. What else do I have for water, though? Nothing really. Alright, well... that's fine. Swap this out for cast 3. I do want to put cast 2 somewhere, so... wait, why do I have... okay, let's change this out for EP cut 2, and then change this out for cast 2. Yeah, so now we have cast 2 and cast 3. I have EP 3. Change this out for action 3. Yeah? I have her with the Stellaverse, but I need to upgrade that to the next one. Same thing. Well, actually, Guyverse is upgraded. And I think Crystalverse was the... yeah, Crystalverse is the upgrade. Oh, I have her with I probably could put, like, EP cut 2 down there instead of having it up here. So if I do, like, EP cut 2 there, and then... I mean, she doesn't really need the Fatal Lance. Out of anything here, it would mostly be Burst Gain that I want for her. But that's based on attack damage? But also, how am I going to give her fire? Oh, that's... I forgot about... I got that. Right, I need to give that to, like, Fairy or Shizuna. I mean, I can put HP 2 there. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Right? Yeah. I don't have another shield 3. Probably should get another shield 3 for her. For now, that's fine. Alright. We do have red hair, though. Oh. If I give her that, it doesn't put me... it puts me slightly below Burst Gain. Wait. Hold up. I'll have enough water, but I don't have enough fire. Granted, I could just put attack 3 and I'll be fine. if I was to do... I mean, there's no real reason to do anything else, to be honest. So I think... yeah. What did I have for... I had her with, what, Shield 3? Increase CP gain when receiving damage by 500%. God damn! She takes damage, give me CP. Fuck yeah! I mean, on the other hand, the only thing she's missing now is Deadly Lance. So, I mean, it's not too bad. And there's no real reason to have more water in this slot, considering that there's nothing else that it does aside from, like, Aqua Impact. Yeah. So, that's fine. Okay, I can switch this. I can give her Impede 3 here now. Which means I shouldn't need this? Yeah, I don't need this. Now she has Judgment Feather. Not that I'm, like, really utilizing Judgment Feather on Fairy, to be fair. I don't really have anything else that's gonna give her... As I say that. Duh. I forgot. That does give me water, but it doesn't give me... Oh, wait, that actually... Wait! Wait a second. If I give her that, that gives me enough for Absorbing Arts. And then I just need to give her, like, Defense 3. Or, like, EP 3. What the fuck? Judgment Feather and Absorbing Arts, let's fucking go! I mean, I'll take the Defense 3, sure, fuck it, whatever. I can change this to Impede 2. Not that it really matters, because I don't have enough for Guardian. Change this to Action 3. Let's get rid of... Wait, that gives me 8. Okay, I do want to keep... Wait, do I want the 8 Mirage? Yeah, it's giving me... What? Huh? Okay, I need the 8 Mirage for Forte. Okay, so... Fuck. That's not gonna be enough. Yeah... I kinda have to keep them both. I mean... Unless I want to, like, change out Mirage and give her... Well, but she's not really... Her magic damage isn't really... Yeah, I'm not really too worried about... I don't think I'm really too worried about her I mean... That puts at 563 at best. And she's at 685. No, yeah, her magic damage isn't all that great. Okay. There's no real reason for me to, like, worry about magic damage. Although it is kind of funny that I was able to get all, fucking Judgment Feather and Absorption Arts. Do I really need it? No. I don't. But it's funny. Although I probably should, like, switch her off of this. Like, that doesn't give her a whole lot. That gives me Athelis. Does give me some Mirage Arts as well. Actually, this doesn't look too bad for Fairy. And then I could just give her Aura Breath. Hey, because that's what I had her with this one, which gave me breath and gave Refreshing Veil as well. But yeah. Okay, so let's actually hold up. Let's get yeah, I'll take that. If I do that, right, we take off Fear and give her Mistyverse, right? Because that means that she'll actually be able to utilize Jabberwock Arm. And then I could give her Mind 3. I do kind of... Well, I don't really need the Treasure Hunter because everybody's got... No, actually... Wow, actually everybody's got, like, fucking Hawkeye. Okay, wait a second. My only other Treasure Hunter is Shizuna. Right now. Oh, and Aaron's got both. So... Well, it's not about the Treasure Hunter. It's more about the Auto Forte that I kind of want. So... Yeah... I could either keep her... I could either give her the Mind 3, or I could give her the Fear 2. Which gives her more strength. I think I'm gonna stick and keep her with the Fear 2. Okay, we have Evasion, Strike 3... Action 3... I would like to put Action 2 somewhere, but where? I don't really have a spot for it. I mean, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. You know what? That's alright. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. She's not gonna get, like, Cast 3, because there's no place for me to even put it. Okay. Stuff for Van. Did I get in, do I need anything else on him? Hit 2, hit 3, strike 3. I have Blind on him. Which, I mean, mostly because I wanted all that. Which, I mean, I guess I can put, like, Action 2 on him now, right? Because I don't need to keep him stuck with Blind there. This way he gets more speed. More speed! Solarverse, I need to change that. I have Defense 3, Impede 3. I want to get Guardian 2 on him, but goddamn. I mean, if I was to give him the cast... No, because if I do, then I lose out on the wind. God damn it. I would need, like, a better version of Fortune. Fuck. Or, like, something to give me Earth and Mirage in a single quartz. That'd be great. I don't think... Yeah, it does not look like I have any that does that. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, and for Shizuna... Let's replace that. I guess I just replaced the cast 1, right? Because she has cast 2 on. Oh god, what is... There's so much here. This is water? I mean, freeze is nice, but... Okay, hold up. What do you have for water now? Oh, let me get the other thing while I'm here. That. Wait, was it that? Yeah. That's for Van. Oh, right, wait, no, hold up. Let me get that. And I already got that. And we got the crystal. Okay, hold up. Replace that. Replace that. Right, and then... Yeah, I think that's... Dawnstar, Gaia, Crystal. And then I replaced Aurora. Because he doesn't have any of the other ones. Yeah. Okay. And she has Misty. Okay. Right, she does have Crystal Eden. She has Tyrell. I feel like I should give her Athelis, and... I don't know, what else would I... What else could I give her? I mean... Cataract Wave is nice because it builds up... it has a lot of hits, but, like, I'm not really using her magic for hits. Although I don't really think that she needs Cataract. Which is funny, they fucking gave me a plugin that's called Cataract, but it doesn't come with Cataract Wave. Like, what the hell? How you do that to me? I do want the Chrono Drive from this. But I don't know if I want this plugin. I feel like I want a different plugin for her. But I don't know what. I mean... It's not bad either. Alright, for now I'm just gonna leave it like that. That gives me Spirit Breaker Barrage. But also, I have Cast on her. Why do I have... You know, I don't really know. I did it probably for the Spirit Breaker Barrage. That's pretty much what I did it for. Yeah. Hold up. I can actually give her this, and... Wait, is there, like... Is there a stronger Spirit Breaker Barrage? No, it's just Spirit Breaker Barrage. Yeah, I mean... Spirit Breaker and Mind Breaker would probably be the best things for her, the barrages. So... I could just do that. This way she benefits from the speed, but also still gets the Spirit Breaker. I mean, I could upgrade the Aquaverse to the Crystalverse, although that's still not going to be enough for a single quartz to give me enough water. Okay, hold up. So, like, I can do that, but, like, if I take this out, I still don't have enough water. Does anything else give water? If I had wind and water, that would be nice. Yeah, I just gave that to Ferry. Fuck. If I had wind and water, that'd be nice. Yeah, and then I gave it to Ferry. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I give her shield 3. And then change this out for impede 3. Change this out for impede 2. I have attack 3 and break 3. Have enough for burst gain. I mean, I don't really need more water. Although, I mean, that doesn't really, that just gives me Phantom Start 2. I could give her Evade 3. That does that. Yeah, I think that's fine for now. Yeah. I think that's fine for now. For now, you know. I'll take all that. Give me your money.
Well, allow me to assist.
Okay. No, nothing new over here. Okay, so wait. Oh, the other girl, the other girl who's normally here is not here. Okay.
Hope to see you again.
That makes sense. I was like, wait. I was like, this guy is here. Why? But he's doing the thing that she would normally do, but she's not here. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, actually, hold up. I did want to... As if Red needs, like, fucking cast 3 now that she has the Noble Gem, right? Wait, so the Noble Gem is basically cast 3. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. Okay. The Noble Gem is cast 3, but also gives, like, speed plus 16. Holy shit. That's insane. Give her Mind 3. She has EP Cut 3. Oh, hold up. Wait, go back. Go back! I didn't mean to do that.
What would you like?
Let me just, like, equip Ren. Tempest Verse. There we go. I want Misty Verse for her as well. Yeah, Misty Verse. I should also get her the frickin' Dawnstar Verse, whatever. Do I have another Shield 3? No, I need another Shield 3. So Shield 3, Misty Verse. I can probably change out the Cobalt Ring for the higher version of that. Attack 3, Break 3. Okay, hold up. Fucking... Cobalt Ring, Indigo Ring, Misty Verse, Attack 3, Break 3. Indigo Ring. Mistyverse. And then I need to give her Shield 3, right? That's it? Everything else seems right. Okay, so then... Shield 3. There we go. There we go. Now she's got burst gain. Fuck you. And Seraphic Force. She doesn't have Guardian, but that's fine. Judgment Feather, Spirit Breaker, Mind Breaker, Chaos Boost, Gale Boost, Aqua Boost. Wait, how does she have... Oh, because Decoy. Hawkeye, Quick Start 2, Magical Start. Yeah. Okay, this is good. This good. I eventually need to upgrade Nadia, but, I mean... I want to change her over to Phoenix. Not sure how I want to go about that, though, considering that she's mostly fire...
again.
Like, she has, like, fire and water slots. So, that's kind of a problem. Oh, do we...
Be such a stick in the mud.
Wait, did I even do the... Hold up. Did I even do the bathhouse before? I think I did. Actually, yeah, I did, because I made the comment on... I made the comment about, what you call it? Yeah, Act 3. I don't... Wait, is there another one for... Hold up. Does it say? Where is it? I don't think it says it. Well... It doesn't say it. You know, I'm gonna assume we need to. Yeah, I remember yesterday I made the comment about Ketra, you know, being in a separate bathhouse still. Even though, like, everybody now
I hate
understands.
getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
But I mean, you know what? It's fine.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
Come on. I can skip this. Why am I even...
I feel good as new.
There we go.
You look nice and refreshed.
That sure
Oh, that didn't
felt
give me
good.
anything. Okay,
I've never been to a
well...
northern-style bathhouse before.
It's a genuine Renetherian one. In case you were wondering, the Loyally uses heat from very specific sauna stones that can...
And there he goes.
See, this is the type of thing, like, I find it weird how that gets voice acted, but, like, the main story goes in and out. Like, come on.
Now, what do we have here?
Hey, so we found another weird one in the garden. Word of caution though, when I scanned it, the only thing that showed up was 3 question marks. You'll take care of it for us, right? As always, feel free to use the terminal and reset the room to get the job done. Thank you, thank you. Oh, well, looks like we have another Merhingarten thing. Okay,
Then let's
let's
head
go
over.
here. I'm assuming some shops are gonna have some new items, so we're gonna go get all the new items. All the new items are belonging to me!
Now,
Bulletin board.
what do we have here?
A patient's escaped from my clinic, and his circumstances necessitate that he not be left unsupervised. Would you mind bringing him back for me? I'll be waiting at my clinic in the meantime. Okay. Station Street?
Shall we go?
Do, 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 do. Ah, see? Look at this. New stuff in the shops.
Just a rumor, right?
Let's see. I need to buy...
Oh, it's upstairs. Hold up. What you got?
Thank you for coming.
Oh. Okay.
Please stop by
On
again.
the roof of this
Please stop by again!
building.
Wait, do
you
I
can find a
go...
rest area
Is
surrounded
there anything
by
up
greenery.
here that's new? Nope, and the other things are... Okay, so... Yeah, okay, go back down.
You are more than welcome to relax there.
Alright, go across. Wait, is it snowing? Bro, it's snowing! They got snow!
What would you like?
I'll take this.
Please stop by again sometime.
Got plenty of custom parts.
Oh! Ooh. I mean, that's not too bad. That gives me both Arc of El Dorado and Pluto's Nova. And Thelis and Chrono Break. It doesn't give me Chrono Drive. What about plugins? Nope. So... Not sure who I've...
Hope to see you again.
I mean... It does give me Thelis, but it doesn't give me any type of healing. I don't know about that one. That one's okay. Not what I was looking for.
Oh, happy to visit.
Okay, nothing else.
What can I get for you? Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Okay, nothing else there. Although, let me give those 2 gifts.
I appreciate it. My, how thoughtful.
Okay. Alright, nothing else here. Let's go to Centrum Marsh first.
Off we go.
Because I feel like if I go to Blacklight District, it's going to trigger stuff. Okay, so
How's business treating you?
this one over here.
Take a look at my wares. Anything strike your fancy?
I'll take that. And I'll take that just in case.
Thanks.
Feast your eyes on this.
This is kind of fun.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
I'll take those.
You're welcome back, Eddie.
Oh, whoops. I went into the wrong menu.
Thanks a bunch, Van.
Thanks a bunch, Van.
I'm so happy.
Oh! Okay! I didn't realize we were... 30 gifts given. Lindbalm. Oh. Earth and Mirage! Ooh. Increase arts damage by 50%, but post delay is 1.5 longer. Oh, no! I mean... Damn it. I could give that to her. Although I don't really have a spot for it. I could give it to her. Which, I mean... Yeah, but then I'd lose out... Wait, do I? Yeah, I lose out on Seraphic Force if I give it to her. Oh, that sucks. I like Seraphic Force. I don't want to take it off her. Damn. I mean... If I take off Lorelei and move that to a different slot, right? Hold up. So, like, let's say... Let's do this, right? Oh, but Lindbalm is... Hold up. What is... And that's that. Okay, so... Okay, what if I do... No, because that doesn't give me enough. Oh, but taking off... Oh, but taking off Lorelei, I lose... Oh, no! Yeah, I don't have much of a choice there. Fuck. So then, who do I give it to? Like, without this, I don't... she doesn't have it either. Because then it's like... I gotta give her Lindbalm. Oh, wait, she does. Wait, what? Huh? Oh. Oh, okay. I mean... That does give me access to Guardian on her. And that will increase her arts damage, too. I mean... Yeah, we could do that, and then... Hold up. Oh, but then she loses the shield. Fuck. Wait, I'm so confused. Why does... Oh, she has a yellow... Oh, right, she has a yellow slot there. That's why. So she's getting 12 just from EP Cut 3 alone. Right. Okay. See, the problem here is that she doesn't benefit from this one. Like, I could give her Hecaton Chirus, whatever, but she doesn't like, the setup I have her with doesn't have her with a shield, so there's no reason for me to give it to her. Oh, no. But, like, that would give me enough Mirage. Or enough Earth, and then I can actually put Mirage here. Oh, no, but I can't because then I still don't have enough water. It's like, I wouldn't even be able to put Mirage here. Right? Wait, no, that's 5. Wait. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 13. If I take that, no, because then, wait. No, because that puts me at 11. Oh, I see. Okay. Never mind. Where'd it go? Oh, that sucks! Like, on one hand, yes, I can give her Limbum, and that gives me Guardian, and also increases her arts damage, but also, she loses out on the HP shield effect from this. So... Yeah, I don't really have much of... I don't want to get rid of the HP shield effect. I do like having that on her, so I'm gonna leave that. Wait, I didn't give her Mine 3? Thought I did. Okay, well now she has it, so... Which actually puts her at 702 arts damage. Jesus. Wow, she has less arts damage. Well... That's probably because of her equipment, honestly. Unless Anya's just has a higher base arts attack. I don't know. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Dang it! Okay, so let's go... Let's go to the Orbit District. I haven't been here in a while.
Go.
There's probably new stuff here, too. There's new stuff everywhere! Oh, or not. It doesn't look like there is, actually. Then why is this place even available?
And after that,
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie. What would you like?
Andalusia is not selling anything new. Again, thank you for grading all those tests, you two. Of course, Miss Leifa.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to apologize for being unable to attend that party yesterday.
It was no bother, Toa. It turned into a bit of a girls' gossip party at the end. Anyway, so you really didn't miss much. Although I wouldn't be opposed to hearing more on Miss Sonia's marriage search. What do you say?
You're right, that does sound quite interesting.
Well, you see, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing. Oh yeah, that political debate is happening tomorrow, isn't it? Let's talk about that instead. You know, I actually did want to hear your thoughts on the matter, Miss Toa.
Why don't we leave that for a later time? I'm still curious about what else Miss Sonia has to share.
Huh, don't think I've seen that black-haired teacher before. The female teachers of Artemis. I'm sure they must be a hoot. Well, you're not wrong. Okay. Okay, so I didn't really need anything from there. Let's check out the Tyrell district.
Want to take the scenic route?
Oh, wait. Does that mean I actually have an extra day? This is like the next day, so that means I can actually go to the theater. Cinema! Hold up. Cinema. Oh, wait. Well, cinema first.
No?
Hey, we get to take Shizuna to the movies.
Movie is out of this world.
Oh my god.
welcome.
Watch movie. What's the... Wait, I saw Ravana before already,
Thank
so
you for your
I
visit
think we
today.
just need Casablanca, right?
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
I can't take Shizuna? That's just rude.
Phones and enjoy the film.
Alright, well, we'll take Ferry, and... I think we'll just take Anya's. I was gonna take Shizuna. That's just rude. Do 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 do. Helena, a third year at a prestigious all-girls school and head of its library committee, does not get along with her first-year subordinates. Subordinate, Sherry. Being an austere young lady of high birth. An austere? Is that right? Whatever. She has exceptionally little tolerance for Sherry's childish, impish behavior. One day, Helena finds an exchange diary in the library, its author desiring a pen pal. Intrigued, she writes a response under a pseudonym, adopting the guise of a kind, caring upperclassman. Helena continues the correspondence, and her relationship with her pen pal deepens. Eventually, as their exchanges become more personal in nature, Helena comes to realize her secret recipient may in fact be Sherry. As time passes, Helena notices gradual shifts in Sherry's disposition, with her looking more downcast by the day. While she could find nary a trace of melancholy within her notes, Helena worries festered all the same, leading her to confront Sherry directly. Although initially hesitant, Sherry confesses that she fell in love with the classman she had been exchanging notes with. In that moment, Helena felt a tinge of joy, but she is taken aback. Her last failed relationship with a girl is still fresh on her mind. Out of a desire to protect her from the same pain, Helena tries to convince Sherry to cut off her feelings for her alter ego.
You're merely playing a game of make-believe. I assure you, it won't last. These kinds of fickle relationships are all too common here. Besides, you've heard that people who engage in that sort of thing often become an object of idle gossip and ridicule, yes?
I understand that. It's just...
Oh, don't tell me you actually believe that pen pal of yours is your dream soulmate. How
Bruh.
juvenile. Flights of romantic fancy are all well and good, But I think it's about time you grew up, Sherry.
Wow!
I get it now. This is your way of being kind, isn't it? You're denying my feelings so I won't get hurt.
What are you saying? Did you not listen to a single word I said?
I did a lot of thinking about who this girl could be. I wondered, who is this person that's comforting me with all these kind words? And then, I saw you. I saw you put the diary back in its hiding place.
You saw that?
Get caught!
But the person you developed feelings for is nothing more than a fabrication. They aren't the rigid girl you see before you.
That's not true. The girl I see in front of me is shy, and she hides her kindness behind a thin veil of austerity. If I were to put my feelings into words, how would I write them? Maybe you can teach me, Helena.
We don't need to write them down, Sherry. Because they're already engraved in our hearts.
Sherry and Helena? Oh man!
The drama!
It truly is a precious thing, isn't it? Falling in love, I mean. The way Sherry was able to get her feelings across and how Helena finally learned to be honest with herself. Yeah, but hiding your feelings in a diary on a library shelf kind of feels like a sloppy way to go about it. Actually, I take that back. I can already hear Aaron calling me an out-of-touch old fart in my mind. In my head, whatever. He would say that, yes. In my opinion, not being able to see who you're writing to makes you want to know more about them. And I'm sure everyone gets nervous telling someone their true feelings, no matter how old they are. I was amazed at how Sherry just told Helena exactly how she felt. No hesitation. I wish I could be like her. Ah, shoot. Was it hard for you to understand this one? I was kind of worried about that when I brought you along.
No, I understood it just fine. I was just a little surprised, that's all. I haven't experienced being attracted to another girl before.
Well, we can't always grasp things that we don't personally relate to or haven't experienced for ourselves. There are even people out there who struggle to understand themselves.
When I was little, Abby used to tell me, if you don't know or understand something, it's important that you try and learn more about it. I want to learn more about all kinds of different people. If everyone did that, we'd all be able to get along better.
Hey, we got the brochure. Hey, box office. Hey, that means we finished the freaking achievement for that. No more movies. We got all the movies, I think. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's all of them. All movie brochures acquired. Yup. All movies watched. Yup. Oh, that's right. I did get the lunar lamp from what's it called? Arts attack, speed, evasion, arts evasion. Oh! And what's this one give? Holy shit. That gives a lot of HP and EP. Okay, so I have her with blue metal and marble bracelet. That gives arts attack plus 20. Where is... Wait, where is the lunar... Oh, there it is. That gives way more arts attack. Yeah, I'll give that to her. At least for now, because I think... Otherwise, I would probably give it to Ren. What does Ren have? Grail Locket and Sacred Scarf. I mean... the lunar lamp would probably be better for the arts attack for her, but this also gives her more EP and arts defense. I guess maybe I could leave her that way for now. Yeah, that's fine. And then what was the other thing? Hold up. It was... Oh, right. This gives a fuck ton of EP and HP. But who the fuck would I even get? I don't even know. Like, I don't want to give it to him because I have this. I mean, I guess I would normally give it to Ketra if I was actually using Ketra, but I'm not. But I'm not! Alright. To the other shop.
You guys? Ooh, thanks for stopping by. What would you
What
like?
you got? I'll take that. Thank you.
Please stop by again? Sometime.
Let's go Blacklight District.
Off we go.
There's the shop over there. So let's go to that shop.
I'll check out the arena.
What you got, crazy lady?
Please stop by again sometime.
Okay. Before I go doing anything there, let's go back to the office.
Go, go, go!
Make some foods. Then we'll go check out the green exclamation mark. Prepare food. Ooh, this is a Shizuna dish. A taste of all that nature has to offer. Okay. Bro, she's putting everything in it. Eggs, leaves, chameleon spice, tender whitefish,
Considering I
liquor,
just copied other
prime beast
people.
fresh. Goddamn. What the fuck? What is that?
I'm stuffed.
I need more prime beast essence. Oh no! Alright, wait, can I get that from Stanley?
Thank you all for stopping by.
If I trade.
Allow me to assist.
Yeah, I just need one.
Hope to see you again.
Thank you. Go back here. And then we make this one.
Man, why's it gotta be me?
Oh, Aaron's making food.
A little thank you would be nice.
Oh, well, thank you would be nice. It would, wouldn't it?
I'm stuffed.
Rank 22! How many more do I have left to go? So there's 3 more ranks. Jesus. 23, 24, and 25. God damn. How many more foods are there? Jeez. Like, bruh. That's so many. Alright, wait, so... The escaped patient... I'm gonna assume the escaped patient is in the Blacklight District, because there's no other green exclamation mark. So let's fight this monster first, and then we'll go to the Blacklight District. Fight the monster! That is not a monster. What the fuck? Exterminate.
Let's do this! Show me what you got, Silverblade! Going all in! Got you covered!
This is it!
Oh, she looks so much better with that outfit. I love it.
Silver
That outfit is so good.
now, Fairy!
Do 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 do.
Keep it up, it's working! Got you covered! Yeah. Alright, done for!
There we go.
Brace yourself. Something's coming our way. Activating drive.
Oh, fuck you.
Got your number!
Got your number.
All you on yes!
Kaboom!
Here goes!
Make it count, man.
Let's do this!
A chance! Don't hold anything back.
I mean,
Pull out on
you
the
know what?
spot.
Yeah, let's shield. Oh, or not. Or not. Fuck me, I guess.
Too slow. Way to fire me up.
Oh, god damn it.
Got you covered. Yeah.
Well, at least Fairy was able to hit him.
Got your number? Bring it on!
On one hand, I want to hit him. I want to hit it with the Azure Sunray, but I feel like I shouldn't because I don't have a combo built
Don't
up.
hold anything back.
So I'm gonna hit it with this.
Let's do this!
A chance. Ha ha.
Get him. Do 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 do.
Let's go.
Oh, come on. Alright, shield. Fuck it. It's a good thing I shielded. You gotta make sure that they don't take the damage.
Perfect chance. Now, Fairy.
It's still alive? The fuck?
Too slow.
There we go. Divine Phoenix. Ooh,
Mission accomplished.
nice.
Great job, you guys. Reward deposited.
Chaos and Law. Chaos rank up. Hell yeah, we got the Chaos rank to max. Let's go. Cornelia gem. Oh, that's very nice. I do like. Okay, hold up. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. I mean... If I... Okay, so... If I get rid of that, right? We put the Carnelia gem here. That gives me all the fire that I need. Oh, but then I'm still missing the water. Right? Because... I don't have enough for... I don't have enough for burst gain now. Damn it! Alright, well... I'm gonna put that back there. Although, I kind of want to give her the Carnelia gem. Oh, whoops. I mean, the Carnelia gem is basically attack 3 and break 3 in one. Right? Yeah, because break 3 is stun 6. Oh, I kind of want to. Although, she doesn't really stun. Does she? Does any of her stuff, like, stun? No, she doesn't really stun. Okay, wait, hold up, let me fucking... There we go. Okay. I could probably give it to her. If I do that... Although that doesn't change... I mean, that just gives her more strength, which, I mean, that's fine. That gives her more strength than it gives her the break 3, which I already had on her. That doesn't change anything else, though. I can't give her Executioner because I don't have enough wind. And I can't really do anything about that because I don't have a water crystal I don't have a water quartz that gives wind either, so... it is what it is. What was the... I just saw it. I'm literally missing one fucking fish for this. I'm curious as to what this gives. But I'm curious as to what this quartz does. But, like, yeah. Whatever. Fuck! Alright, let's go to the Blacklight District.
Off we go!
I'm literally just one fish off from that. Fucking stupid!
Don't think I've seen you.
Wait, is that... Oh, over here.
What's up?
Whoops, I didn't mean to...
You'll be fine so long as you take the recommended dosage.
Unprecedented doesn't even begin to describe this case. It's times like these when I wish I had that Spriggan on call. Speak of the devil. Nice to see you, Arkwright Solutions. Those expectant looks tell me you're here about the request I put up.
Yep. Can't make any guarantees, but give us the particulars and we'll let you know if it works for us.
A patient ran away from your clinic, if I recall correctly. How exactly did that come about? I'll start from the top and give you the rundown. It all began this morning. A man I'd never seen before had fallen unconscious here in the Blacklight District. He was easy pickings. That is to say, I gave him a checkup out of the kindness of my heart. While there weren't any external injuries, his disease had grown so severe that he couldn't move a muscle. I had medications specific to his condition in stock, so I brought him into the clinic and treated him then and there. Wow, you're a real saint of a doctor.
Save for the part where she called him easy pickings.
Now, this is where the problem comes in. I took my eyes off him for just a second, only to come back to an empty room and some money for my services. There was no sign that anyone else had come in, so he must have ran off on his own.
If he was trying to dip out of paying his medical bills, that'd be one thing. But the prices you charge here are practically highway robbery.
Besides, this patient left enough mirror before going, right?
That he did, and the funny thing is, it was actually more than I was planning to charge. In any case, I have a few ideas as to why he ran out on me the way he did. He kept on ranting and raving, "I can't believe they're after me," and so forth. There was a lot more to it, but that's the only part I could make out clearly. Those are the words of a guy caught up in the wrong kind of trouble. Whatever it is, it's big enough that he'd rather book it than stay here and heal up. Maybe so. If it were as simple as that, I'd have been content to send him on his merry way, lollipop in hand. But his treatment isn't even close to complete yet. If he doesn't regularly take medication to relieve any side effects, the result could be disastrous. Worst case scenario, he'll die just like that.
That's horrible! Shouldn't you be out trying to, I don't know, save his life?
No need to get so worked up. I said worst case scenario, didn't I? The chances of that are below 1%. Though it's 100% certain he'll end up in so much pain that he will wish he were dead.
That's not any better.
Indeed, if his condition was critical to begin with, any additional side effects would only exacerbate it. Oh my god. His personal circumstances notwithstanding, it would be best to retrieve him sooner rather than later. I'm guessing that's why you're requesting us to do this? Right, right you are. My patient paid me in full, so I have an obligation to ride this out to the end. I'd appreciate if you could bring him back here as quickly as you can. Huh, that's a way more level-headed ass than I was bracing for. I'm also a bit concerned about whoever it is that's after him. Whether it's to gather information or save someone in need, we're duty-bound to address this matter. What do you think, Van? Let's see. Of course we'll help her out. Guess we don't have much choice but to take on the job. Thanks. Glad you see things my way. Now, here are some pills. Pass them along to my patient if you manage to find him. They're the same kind I originally planned to administer in order to moderate his side effects. If he's already exhibiting symptoms, these should be able to curb them for a while. Consider it done. So, mind giving us a few more specifics on this runaway of yours? Not at all. He's a man in his late 20s with a slim build. The medicine I gave him likely restored his mobility to some small degree. But as his treatment is only in its early stages, ergo far from complete, I suspect he'll be struggling to walk. In that case, it should be easy to follow his trail. Then the next question is, which way was the guy headed? Is he hiding out in the Blacklight District, or did he already make for the hills? Well, why don't we go to the nearest exit and check? We can ask around the area and see if anyone saw him. If a sighting is reported, then the likelihood that he left the district grows. Elsewise, we can safely assume that he is still somewhere to be found here. Works for me! The exit closest to us is over in the northeast. Lindsay's shop is set up around those parts. We can try asking her about it.
Let the search begin!
Let's hurry up and finish this.
I have some good books on sale.
Got a question for you.
A slender, sickly-looking man in his late 20s. Actually, I did see someone like that just a bit ago. He went through that exit over there. Well, that was quick.
We hit the bullseye right off the bat.
Though, if he's left the Blacklight District, that gives us no shortage of locations to investigate. We're gonna need a little more info then. Like, what direction he went, or if he was being tailed. Anything else you happen to notice, Lindsay? Well, let me think. He was out of breath, but that didn't keep him from muttering to himself. Things like, this passport should do the trick, and it'll be dicey near the embassies, but I have to go. You could have knocked him over with a feather. I was torn on whether or not to reach out. Thin, wimpy types don't usually do it for me, but his heavy panting and looks of agony were just so adorable. Oops, did I say that out loud? Only at the top of your lungs? Thanks for sharing, though. Funny girl, this one. Anyway, that passport bit sticks out to me. Chances are he came to the Blacklight District in order to get one faked for him. Then there's that part about the embassies. Sounds like he's got no choice but to be in the same area as them.
And our next stop is the Orbit District. That's where all the embassies are.
Well, I can't say I followed any of that, but I'm glad I was able to help. Hurry and finish up your work so you can visit me again, okay, boyfriend number 4? How many times do I gotta say it? We are not together! Period! Well, isn't this a comical little routine?
You see that glare in her eyes? Terrifying.
I mean...
I have some good books on sale.
I mean, I don't blame Van for being like... for telling her off the way he did. Like, I don't blame him not one bit. I would too. Fucking crazy lady. Alright, here we are in the Orbit District. This is where that patient from Isabel's clinic fled to, presumably. But how exactly are we going to find him? Going by the dude's mumbling, he'll be steering clear from the embassies if he can help it. Other than that, we're pretty hard up for clues. Actually, I've got one thing we can try. Isabel gave this guy something specifically made to treat his condition, right?
She said as much, yeah, but what difference does that make?
I believe I see your implication. Let me just check if my idea holds any water first. Hello? Something the matter? We're on the hunt for your patient, but figuring out how to pick up his trails got us stumped. So I had a question for you. Is it possible to track any ingredients of that medication you gave him?
You want us to track the medicine itself?
Oh, really thinking outside the box, I see. The dosages were delivered both orally and via injection. In other words, the medicine he ingested might leave detectable particles when he exhales. I can send you the name of the drug if you need. Okay, now they're really reaching here, I'm just saying. Oh man, he's exhaling, so there's particles coming, like, oh my god. Okay. That'd be great. I'll let you get back to it then. Knock him dead out there. Or, well, you know what I mean. I would've... Listen. The whole particle exhaling thing is such a reach. I would have taken them being like, well, he digested this type of medicine, so maybe we can detect traces from within the body, the traces of the medicine in the body, so we can kind of see it through the scanning. But he's exhaling and the particles and whatever. Nah, come on. That is so outlandish. I mean, they're both outlandish, but okay. Now I understand. The patient's breathing was labored. If the traces he left are spaced closely enough, we may be able to perform a shard search. Right, and factoring in wind displacement would allow us to reverse calculate the origin points to... This is so outlandish. Then allow me to test whether a shard search detects any matches to the pharmaceutical's components. Sure, take it away. The traces are discernible, if only faintly. A shard search would indeed be feasible, albeit more difficult to follow than usual.
You're incredible, Reset!
It figures you're a tech whiz. Wouldn't be... Why am I It figures you're a tech whiz. Wouldn't be much of a MARTA concierge otherwise. Your praise honors me. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, let's get this show on the road. The longer we take, the more off the mark resets calculations we'll get. Right. Okay, so... I guess we check the bench. I mean, it looks like we're just supposed to go... Wait, hold up. Oh, okay. I mean, it kind of just tells me where to go, but sure. Have I not activated? Oh, I did activate that portal. Okay. This is as far as the trail goes. Our runaway patient must have passed through this gate.
But why? All it leads to is an abandoned subway line.
There's a possibility that he has a fake passport, if you recall. In which case, his goal would be to either leave the country illicitly or obtain a fraudulent visa. Given that, choosing this route would imply that he's attempting to escape the capital. I see now. He's planning to lose his pursuers by sneaking out underground.
Sure, but the border's not exactly a hop, skip, and a jump away from Arbor District. It'd take a real nutcase to make that trek with a body falling apart at the seams.
Just goes to show you how desperate he is. But the only way to know what he's going through is to ask the guy himself. Let's go inside and get to searching. Keep your heads on a swivel, just in case.
Shoot! They're gaining on me already. Well, nothing else for it. This won't buy much time, but I'm short on options.
Just a little further until we catch up.
Think again.
Rats! He slipped away!
And I think I just heard a lock engage. These doors look old, but the security system seems to be relatively new.
Most likely. It can only be released from the opposite end. What now? Maybe there's a detour we can take?
Going the long way would just give him a free pass and shake us off.
Good point. We're better off keeping up the chase, though, through here. He looked pretty bone-tired just now. My bet's that he'll take this chance to rest. How do you plan to open these doors, then? The only way we can, by unlocking them from the inside. Think your little friend can help us with that, Ketra?
No, I get it. You want Theo to wrap around and disengage the lock.
And Theo reporting for duty. But how are they supposed to get to the other side?
There was a duck back over there.
It probably connects to... to this room, structurally speaking. There you have it.
There you have it, Theo.
Oh my god, I can't even... I'm fucking up all the voices now.
There you have it, Theo. Try sneaking in through the duct.
Understood, Ketra. Initiating auto mode. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's items here too. I'll take that. Oh! Whoops. How do I... Oh, I see. Whoa, I almost got caught by... Oh! Jeez, what the hell? Wait, how do I... Okay, I can't go... Oh, wait. No, that's just... How do I... I'm so confused. What am I supposed to... It's not letting me go down. So what am I supposed to... Is there a button of sorts? How do I even... Did I go past a button? I am so confused. Oh, whoops. Oh, god damn it. I didn't even mean to do that. Huh? Oh! Oh! Okay. That's so weird. And then check this button here. Down. There we go. So many lasers. Oh. Yeah. So many lasers. Oh, god damn it. Oh! I was almost through. Yeah, there we go. It looks like there's a thing... Oh, god damn it. There is a thing there. Oh, fuck. This camera angle sucks. Wait, go back. I wanna... Ah, come on. There we go. God damn it! Ah! I have no clue what that sound is. Okay. Sure.
Duck successfully traversed. Now proceeding to release lock.
Way to go, Theo. He's already on the floor. I was wondering why I didn't hear any footsteps. Turns out he barely even took one. Damn it all! I can't let them get me.
Is he alright?
His face is pale, and he's sweating up a storm.
Given the medication we brought, the side effects are starting to manifest. Phew.
Thank goodness we were able to remedy the situation.
I owe you guys my life. Who exactly am I thinking, though? At first, I thought you were the ones chasing me.
We're from Arkwright Solution. The Backlight District doctor who took you in sent us a request.
Apparently, if you stop your treatment partway through, the side effects could be fatal. She wants you to hurry back ASAP. Said she'd look after you till everything's done and dusted. Side effects? So that's what had me hurting like never before. But more importantly, you said Arkwright Solutions, right? Now that I get a closer look, I recognize you. You're that Spriggan who works with the police and the guild from time to time. You even got ties to Kincaid from the Integrated Analysis Division. That'll teach me to let my guard down. You're here to take me back too, aren't you? Huh. Not the place I'd expect the spectacle sadist to get name dropped.
So, when you say you're being chased by someone...
You're talking about the CID?
I knew this guy looked familiar somehow. He was there when I met Renee at the cafe. Used to be a member of the Imperial Intelligence Division. Oh! Okay. Believe me, if I could stop getting tangled up with Renee, I would. We've got no plans to hand you in to the CID, if that's what you're worried about. Heck, we ain't even gonna rat you out. That don't mean we're on the same side, though. Think of us as more of a neutral party.
If we really wanted to capture you, we would have kept those meds to ourselves. Perhaps you'd feel more comfortable having the guild intervene in lieu of a Spriggan. Were the CID to demand your extradition, though, we would have no choice but to comply. If that isn't to your liking, I suggest you begin explaining what this is about.
Fine, I'll talk. My name is Hubert. I'm with the 2nd External Affairs Division of the CID. Oh, wait, so you're with the CID? What the fuck? And I'm sick and tired of being used as a pawn for their international information wars. So I'm running away from both them and the Imperial Intelligence. Oh, he was acting as like a double agent? Oh. In hopes of reaching the Free Cities.
Not just the CID, but the Intelligence Division as well.
You must have held a pretty important position, too, being part of an international information war. Huh. Important, he says. They treat me as nothing more than a puppet. I was a double agent for both the Empire and the Republic. A quadruple agent, if you will.
A quadruple agent? Not even a movie would go for something so convoluted.
How the hell did you land yourself in that gig? I was originally affiliated with the Imperial Army Intelligence Division, but after the war I gave up on Erebonia entirely. So I struck a deal. If I brought them the head of a certain co-worker of mine, the CID would let me join them. Simply put, I shifted allegiance to the Republic.
So, up until then you were just a simple spy?
But then my target, the Scarecrow, caught on to my secret mission. Wait, Scarecrow? Wait! Isn't the Scarecrow, what's his face?
Red hair guy. I can't remember his name at the moment.
Whatever.
He threatened me into pretending to be a double agent that had sworn loyalty to the Republic, while following the Empire's instructions instead.
Playing double agent for two nations, then maneuvering to give one party the upper hand. Such are the activities of a triple agent.
Yes, but then the CID caught wind of my circumstances, so they started giving me baited intel, fully anticipating that I would deliver it to the Empire. It only hit me just recently, but I've been dancing the palm of their hands for who knows how long.
And that's how you wound up a quadruple agent.
I think I kinda get it. Sorta, except not really.
Just listening to this is giving me a stress ulcer.
You know it. You know. It was when I crossed over to the Republic that my health started going to pot. Each superpower browbeat me into probing the other day after day, to the point where I couldn't spare a second to hold a grudge against Arundel. Or Arundel? Whatever. I didn't have the energy to go to the doctors, and whatever time off I had was spent sleeping like a corpse.
Wow, and here I thought government jobs were cushy.
I don't remember when it happened, but all of a sudden I got the urge to throw my career out the window and leave everything behind. Today was the day I finally acted on the escape plan I've been ironing out. But when I went to the Blacklight District to pick up my fake passport, I sensed the CID nearby. While trying to hide myself, my condition worsened until I became the wreck you see now. Nevertheless, I was determined to use these abandoned lines to flee the capital.
They worked you raw. I get how you'd be fed up with that. But even still, I'd say you brought it all on yourself.
Excuse me?
When it comes down to it, this whole thing stems from you going turncoat on the Empire. You're lucky they didn't lock you up for treason, or worse, put you up on the execution block. Just the fact that your neck's still intact makes this the better bargain by far. I think with the way that the Empire is now, I don't think they'd execute him. I don't think they'd go that far. But, you know. But hey, what do I know, right? Either way, you're coming with us.
Like I already said.
Hubert! Is it the side effects again? No, the medicine we administered should still be in effect. Perhaps this is a symptom of the affliction itself.
Come to think of it, Isabel never told us what he's actually suffering from. Hubert, can you tell us the name of your condition? How do you expect me to know? What's it even matter? My time is up anyway. This isn't your run-of-the-mill sickness. Not when the pain's this excruciating. Death is coming for me. I can already see the light.
No, you can't give up! It may not help much, but I can perform some recovery arts on you.
Don't bother. Honestly, I've been thinking. Even if I do make a life as a fugitive, I won't have long to enjoy it. The way I see it, this is my punishment for the web of lies I've been weaving. But you know what? That's okay. I gave it all I had, and got as far as I could.
Pull it together! You aren't beyond saving just yet. Come on, guys, let's just haul him over to Isabel.
Well, that is what we were hired to do. He sounds pretty intent on dying here, but it's not like we're beholden to that or anything. The choice is yours, Van.
I don't know. Dragging folks along by force goes against my style. Looks like I'm gonna have to say something to make him change his mind. From what he's told us, this guy's got ambition in spades. I could try to goad him on that and stoke his will to live. On the other hand, even if he's already chosen death, maybe I can convince him to reconsider things objectively? Stoke his sense of ambition. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I'll go with this plan. Forget it. Forget it, Anyas. We're leaving him. Wait, I thought we were stoking his sense of ambition. Wait, what?
We are?
How can you be so heartless? Besides, the whole point of this request was for us to bring him to the clinic.
What good it'll do to lug back a guy who's already happy to lie in his grave? You're satisfied with the life you lived, right? Then the best thing we can do is respect your dying wish.
Mr. Arkwright. Reverse psychology. Classic.
There's just one thing that's bugging me, if you don't mind my asking. Why'd you give up on the Empire and defect to the Republic after the war?
You wouldn't have done that unless there was something you expected from them. Something you can no longer hope for. It'd have to be worth switching sides for, too. So what was it? What else? Status, power, money. I wanted it all.
Did you now? That's funny. From what I've been hearing, you haven't gotten a single one of those things yet. Even if you flee to another country, all you have to show for it are the CID on your ass, and a debilitating disease, and zero motivation. Seems like a total wash from start to finish. But if it's any consolation, you made for a pretty hilarious quadruple agent. Might get me a few laughs at my next drinking session.
What? Are you mocking me? My work spans 2 major superpowers, and I fought at the front lines on the fields of counter-espionage. If it weren't for that bastard Arundel, or that CID upstart Kincaid, I'd have fulfilled my inspiration ages ago.
Hubert! I understand how you feel, but yelling will only make your condition worse.
Indeed, though I should note that his heretofore declining blood pressure has begun to rise again.
Wow, Van must have really steamed him up.
So, you finished saying your piece to me? If not, you can let the rest off your chest at the clinic.
To hell with consequences. Take me wherever you damn well please.
You practically had to pry the words out of your mouth. Just let us handle it from here.
That one could have gone either way. Nicely played, Van.
I mean, I think that worked out well.
Well done bringing them back. You make it look so easy.
I wish. That wound up being way more of a hassle than we bargained for.
Did it now? I already had the impression he was tougher than most, the way he scurried off his sickbed.
I can't take it any longer.
You're in critical condition, alright.
Hey, what are you snickering about? Someone's life is on the line here.
Is Hubert going to be okay, Isabel? If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. I get that you kids have moral compasses for hearts, but I advise against playing nurse here. The treatment process will be a bit difficult to watch. Better to spare your eyes as well as his dignity.
Out of curiosity, what exactly is he suffering from?
Oh, did I never tell you? It's a urinary calculus. Pardon?
You mean like math?
Not quite. In medical terms, calculi are stone-like crystals that form... Ow! Ow! That form internally due to extreme stress or an irregular lifestyle. In most cases, they're found in the kidney or bladder, and block the urethra affecting the bladder and stomach before spreading all throughout. The patient is then struck with enough pain to make death a mercy. They're in perfect health once the stones are expelled from their body, though.
Mind summing that up for us?
Simply put, it's not an untreatable disease. Most cases can be cured without surgery.
Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess it's better than being in mortal danger, but still.
My expectations do feel a little betrayed.
Say it like it is. We got played.
Now.
To be fair, everything she said from the get-go implied that medication was all he needed.
You should have spoken up the moment you realized that.
No, there has to be some mistake. It feels like I have a full set of knives filleting me from the inside. The pain depends on the size of the stone. In your case, it's decently large at about 0.4 reg. Don't worry, I'll give you a shot to ease your suffering. Though it'll still be quite intense until the stone passes, you're just going to have to buck up and keep yourself hydrated. So all I can do is power through. Doctor's orders, I suppose. This is all so draining.
But look on the bright side now. Now you're on the road to recovery.
And with that, the request is successfully completed. Though for Mr. Huber, the issue of the CID yet remains.
Hate to leave you hanging, but this is the part where we pull out. We won't go out of our way to blab to the CID about you. But if push comes to shove, we got no reason to keep our lips shut.
You did say you were a neutral party. Not that it's any of business of ours, but have you given any consideration as to what you'll do next?
About that. Yo, fuck you, man. Yo, fuck you, Mike!
Yo, Mike, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother?
You telling me off gave me a lot to chew on. I'd rather keep my distance from the CID until this stone passes, but afterwards, I think I'll go back to them.
So, not much, man. Not much. Just chilling. Is that so?
Absolutely. I'm not ready to go out as one of history's least memorable footnotes. I've been playing the deception game on a national scale for 2 entire countries. You can't even imagine how many state secrets I know. What's more, I'm in a position to watch how Arundel and Kincaid play their cards. As for the fake intel they're feeding me, I'm sure I can get plenty of use from it. All this is to say, I'm going to stay a quadruple agent and build up my own place in the world. Then someday, I'll rise high enough to wrap Arundel and Kincaid around my fingers instead.
Clearly, your imagination is more powerful than mine. It sounds like a pipe dream for now, but imagine the drama if it ever became a reality.
I don't see the issue. Either dream big or not at all. Renee can deal with the aftermath on the off chance he actually makes anything of it.
I can't help but feel a little bad for Mr. Kincaid. Whatever your 5-year plan is, it can wait until after we take care of that stone. Let's get some painkillers in you before the next wave hits. Go on, head inside.
Right away, Doctor. I guess this is goodbye then. Thanks for everything, truly.
I'll transfer you your payment like always.
Appreciate it.
Get well soon, Hubert.
That's one more case done and dusted. Mira deposit confirmed.
Hey!
Gray, level up.
Hey, Gray rank 5. Nice. And now I have the Mare Greystone. Nice. Or not stone, hollow core, whatever. I don't think I want to use that one. I think I'll stick with Chaos, but Chaos gives me crit rate, physical damage, magic damage stunned enemies, and post delay for S-Crep. Okay. And this one gives me evasion, counter damage, evasion, strength, arts, defense, speed. If I was using him as like an evasion tank, I would definitely use Mare Gray. But Mare Chaos basically gives him more damage and crit. So I'm gonna stick with Mare Chaos. Okay, so we're done there. I think that's all our side quests, because it was just the 2 that we got. So I think we just move on with the main story then. So let's go to Riverside.
Want to take the scenic route?
Do 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 do. Okay, yeah.
Father, I've discovered yet another one
taped to the walls of the temple. Kurogane, what is this place coming to? It's already been torn down and disposed of. I'll go make sure there aren't any more.
Is something wrong, Father Monster?
If there's trouble, we'll hear you out. Depending on the issue, we can even take it on as a job. I appreciate your concern, but things aren't quite so dire. We've merely had some occasional instances of unsavory flyers being posted, or even distributed on our distributed around our grounds. You mean to say someone's harassing the temple? If so, you should submit a report to the guild or police and have them handle the situation. Actually, these flyers concern a specific individual rather than the temple itself. Thus, we are in no position to press charges. A targeted attack, huh? Don't suppose they're bounties for a certain phantom thief. Oh, okay. He's talking about Judith because she turns into the Grim Cat. But like, when I think phantom thief, half the time I'm thinking of like Blue Blanc.
So, who are the flyers about exactly?
You might not be familiar with him, but they regard a young man named Aslan. Blue Blanc? No, not Blue Blanc. Blue Blanc. I'm also saying it wrong. But like Phantom Thief B from, you know, the previous games. Blue block. Blue block. Red block. Green block. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I've heard of him somewhere before. He's an up-and-coming Z1 racer who's been gaining steam lately. Nah, I remember him. Oh, you remember Phantom Thief B? He was in Cold Steel 1 and 2, right? Yeah, I think he was. I'm pretty sure he was in all all the Cold Steel games. I don't fully remember if he was or wasn't, but I think he was. He also started we also started seeing him in the Sky games. In the last race, he came close to catching Maxim Lugan, the current champion. Damn! Must be a real speed demon! Rumor has it that this year's Grand Prix will boil down to a straight-out duel between the two. Oh my god. The Tool. It'll be a battle between the two tools! In the Grand Prix! God damn it. Aslan's from the Central East and a good-looking guy to boot, so he's been a real top trending topic. Does he have any connections to this temple? His accomplishments as an immigrant have made him something of a celebrity among those Central Eastern descent. Grand Prix? I said Grand Prix! I didn't say Grand Prix! Although, I'm gonna be real with you, when I was younger, I used to say Grand Prix. It wasn't until later on when I realized it was actually supposed to be Grand Prix. But also, how I find it hilarious how it's called that's pronounced Grand Prix, but the spelling makes it seem like it's Grand Prix. Yeah, I'm just saying. As such, a great deal of his admirers are part of our congregation, making this the perfect place to try and ruin his image. Yes, the flyers do nothing but besmirch his character. They'll claim he's a violent brute or that he has ties to the mafia. How awful! Any of that rooted in reality? There's no concrete evidence to speak of, so I don't believe it's worth putting any stock into. The man himself has visited the temple a number of times, and as far as I can tell, he is a devout and sincere a youth as can be. Sure, but sometimes it's the goody two-shoes that have the most skeletons in their closet. Even still, this is clearly nothing more than a malicious smear campaign.
Perhaps the guilty party is envious of his success?
Could also be the work of an anti-immigration terrorist who can't handle a Central Easterner rise into fame.
All men are equal before the winged goddess Arusha. She draws no distinction between race or ethnicity. To go against this is nothing short of deplorable. Father Mancia, if these flyers continue to appear, it may constitute a disturbance to the temple. In which case, you would still be eligible to file a complaint with the guild, despite not being the victim of defamation. So please, don't hesitate to reach out to us if the need arises.
I can only pray it doesn't. Nevertheless, we will keep your kind offer in mind. Your kind mind in offer. We'll keep your kind mind in offer, okay? Oh my god. I've been stumbling on my words so much lately. I don't know. I just don't know, man. It'd be like that. Oh. Here we go.
Haven't seen that guy's mug in a while. Not that I'm complaining, the less of his anti-immigration activism, the better. Still, I do worry about him.
Must be a real piece of work. You on the lookout for someone? Maybe we can give you a hand?
No need to concern yourselves. I wouldn't exactly call it a problem anyhow. See, this anti-immigration protester who often comes to demonstrate here hasn't been around lately.
Tell us more about this protester.
The man's name is Jacobin. He's a wily sort. The kind who will leap at the chance to shove his radical rhetoric down your throat. We cracked down on it time and again, but it never did much to discourage him. But now he isn't showing up at all. You don't suppose that means he's finally had a change of heart? Well, whatever the case, just take care not to get suckered in by any screwball solicitors.
Jacobin, he was the one who wrote that threatening letter in Arasion.
And apparently he went back to his old ways without missing a beat right after. The guy's anti-immigration sentiments ran deep. If he's gone cold turkey, that raises a few eyebrows.
Maybe you just changed locations.
Could be. We'll keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for the grand prick!
Go, go, go!
Fucking grand prick. Oh, man.
I found this cute little shop. Look at those. Thanks for stopping by.
My, this is positively delectable.
Arkwright Solutions, an A-Rig bracer, and a Divine Blade. Here to sample our Eastern fare? The smell of it is so rich, it takes me right back to Langport. I can feel my mouth watering already.
Yeah, well, keep a leash on it until lunchtime. We're just making the rounds on Edith's rumor mill while we work through our 4 SPGs.
Oh, well, one juicy tidbit I have is your run-in with the Liu family yesterday.
You already know about that?
I do, albeit only superficially. While we're on the subject, I've been wondering what became of the Syndicate after the fact. The Liu family bigwigs are still somewhere in the capital. Same goes for Cao,
by the way, whose name shall remain as Cao, even though it's supposed to be Sao. But his name will remain as Cao. That's the name he fucking deserves. Fuck that guy.
And his men. What they're up to is a mystery, but I do hear the Council of Elders will be making a big announcement soon. We can probably guess what it is. I anticipated a massive gambit from Cao, but
It came a lot faster than I was thinking. I'm of no mind to follow his example, but his cunning and audacity are to be admired. The audacity is to be admired! The fuck? I do not admire his audacity. The audacity of this cow. Meow. To be fair, it isn't as if this is all bad for the Syndicate. Maybe not, but that doesn't mean I have to whoop it up. Well, I for one look forward to what the future holds for Heiwei, and by extension the path you choose to tread. But enough about our internal affairs. I happen to have a piece of information here that might interest you. The True Grievance Brigade has resumed their operations. So it's true! We heard from Elaine that they were on the move, though the guild doesn't have any specifics. At any rate, their core members should all be in custody now, after what happened at Aramis. If that alone were enough to deter them, they would have disbanded ages ago. I don't know who's currently leading their ranks, but they seem to be more zealous than ever.
And I thought cockroaches were hard to stomp out.
Easterners like us are maybe on their blacklist, but I doubt they're foolhardy enough to try to raise a hand against Heiwei. So long as they don't act against us, we'll extend the same courtesy to them. The rest of you aren't off their radars either, so you may want to watch your backs. Point taken. Thank you for the warning. Whoops, someone's calling. Well, if it ain't the champion himself.
Hey guys, how's it hanging? It's been a while since we met face to face. You've just been counting down the days, I bet.
Yeah, I'm hanging up. Hold on a second. The least you can do is hear me out. I'll just get to the point. There's something important I wanted to ask of you guys. Really now? On the same day as the big race? Doesn't seem like a coincidence. Sir, you have the wrong number. Poor guy. Sir, you have the wrong number. I can't hear you anymore. You're not coming in. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to call back. I'll call you later. You can put it that way, but I'd rather we go over the nitty-gritty in person. If now's a bad time, though, I won't push my luck. A Z1 related request, huh? Guess there's a chance it's connected to the terrorists. Actually, I think we can work you in. Is that right? Glad to hear it. I'm not voicing myself. There's no Z at the end of that name. That's not me. Let's meet at 10:30. Let's meet at 10:30 then. I'll be waiting at the Orbital Cafe in front of the station. See you on the flip side.
What do you think Maxim wants from us?
Close enough. No, it's not close enough. It's not. He got all tense out of nowhere halfway through. He got all tense out of nowhere halfway through that call. Maybe there's trouble brewing over at the Grand Prix. I don't know any better than you, but whatever it is, has my nose twitching. Okay, we pretty much did everything else though, so I think we can just go forward with this. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Meet up with mechs. The other mechs.
Hey,
not me.
There you guys are.
And not a moment too soon. I believe it's been a month since we've
and
seen
Renee.
another fan. Apart from in the garden, that is.
Bro, I don't even put you in my party when I'm in the garden. You're not even in the reserve party. You're in like the reserve party, bruh. Relax, Kincaid. Has it been that long already? Doesn't feel like it. The way you've been helping my assistants. Gonna take a wild stab though and say you ain't here just to catch up. He'll explain that, and more to you in a bit. But first, sit down and take a load off.
Thank you for placing an order for us, though I do feel a bit guilty letting you pay.
Yeah, no need to put yourself out on our account.
Bruh, it's just fucking coffee.
It's not like you got food. It's like coffee and tea or whatever. It's just drinks. Relax. Just think of it as a reward for all the times you were there for me.
Don't mind if I do then.
Fairy, this is the point where you order a bunch of food and then have him pay for it all. So, let's start with what Renee's doing here. Not that I don't already have an idea. Right, I won't beat around the bush. Long story short, today's Grand Prix is being targeted by anti-immigration terrorists.
For real? Wait, am I the only one who's surprised by that?
Yeah, you are, because we all kind of figured.
Well, all of the signs so far were sort of pointing to it.
So, question, is it coffee or coffee? Well, I would have to say it's coffee because the other one is coffee, and I don't think it's coffee. I think it's coffee. Just saying. Like the other one was he. It's he, fee, like, I think it's a fee, I think, you know, coffee, I'm just saying. I'm throwing that out there, you know. First off, we came in knowing that leftover anti-immigration terrorists were still kicking about. Then we got the Z1 Grand Prix finals, in which immigrants are going to turn up in droves to see. And add to that the involvement of the CID analysis, and the rest is self-explanatory.
I see what you mean now. Plus, one of the favorites in today's race is Ashen, who comes from the Central East.
Calfee? No, it's not Calfee. No Calfee. The cows should probably pay fees. I don't know, but it's not cow fee.
It only makes sense that terrorists would have their sights set on him.
You're absolutely correct. Even despite the existence of Red Star, races in the past were exclusively on white descent.
Cow fee? That no, not cow fee. No. No cow. Coffee.
But in recent years, the numbers of Eastern and Central Eastern races has grown to the point where they're no longer an exception. Among them, a star of hope for the Central Eastern was born in the form of Aslan. Nowadays, there are quite a few people who view the Z1 races as a symbol of ethnic integration. I can definitely feel it going in that direction.
But of course, anti-immigration terrorists wouldn't take much of a fancy to that. So they've demanded that the race's organizers call off the Z1 Grand Prix altogether. And by they, I mean the True Grievance Brigade. From what I hear, they also demanded that the police release their fellow members who were caught hiding in Aramis.
I see. So the remnants really are still active.
Mech's trying not to sound like, bruh, stop! Me and him are not the same person!
It's just as we expected.
They'll stop at nothing to achieve their goals. But of course, you won't give in to their demands, right?
And that goes without saying. The Grand Prix organizers haven't even considered suspending the event. And naturally, the CID plans to do everything in its power to address the situation. To start, we'll be establishing a strict watch in and around the circuit venue as a precautionary measure. However, these radicals have a little left to lose. The more we tighten the screws, the likelier it is that they'll involve innocent people.
You certainly can't be too careful given the why the fuck? Given the decent number of members purported to be at large. So as a bit of an added insurance, you want to enlist the aid of Arkwright Solutions.
Which at this particular moment means you get Elaine as part of the package. Classic Renee, the pampered prince never misses a trick.
Enough with the pampered prince bit, and it's Mr. Kincaid to you.
So, in other words, Renee got it.
But yes, as you surmise, the CID would like to once again issue an official 4SPG. Your task is to flush out and apprehend the terrorists. Your assigned area will be in the Speedway's interior. In the meantime, my men and I will handle the perimeter.
Sounds like a plan. By the way, I'll be acting as a liaison between you and event management. So if there's anything you need to pass on, just give me a call.
Understood.
Right then, I better head out. Got a few things to take care of before the race. Sure thing. Catch you later.
The True Grievance Brigade. It didn't seem as if they were tied to any other forces back at Aramis either.
But there's a definite chance that someone will capitalize on their schemes just like before. So, not Reen and not Elisa going on another event. No. First of all, Van is like 24 and Anya's is like 17. First of all. Second of all, to my understanding, Van has no interest in her in that way. Actually, Van's romance was I don't know how, I can't say for certain if he still has any interest in Elaine. Him and Elaine were a thing back when they were younger. Then things happened and they're no longer together. But now they're like, I still think that they're gonna end up being a thing. Anya's has a crush on him, I think, but he's kind of keeping that distance there. I was just talking about looks, but okay. I mean, I don't think he looks that much like Green. I mean, there are some similarities there, but like also, I think there's enough difference between him and Reen. And I also think there's kind of enough difference between her and Elisa as well. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's my bias speaking, but, you know, fucking...
Hey, as long as they put up a decent fight.
Although, I can also see Van ending up with Shizuna. Because Shizuna seems to, like, whenever she's around, whenever she comes across Van, she seems to be, you know, in good spirits, so to speak. Like, there seems to be, like, some bit of a connection there between them. I don't think it'll happen, but, I mean, it could. I feel like it could. Speak for yourself. I'd rather call it quits. Anyway, let's scarf down some lunch and get to investigating. Typical harem protag? I mean... I guess, yeah. It's more, Shizuna is more, Shizuna is a bit on like, a bit different, I would say. Like, she's more, she's more battle hungry, I'd say. And her idea of common sense is so, like, out of whack, I would also argue. She's very different than a lot of, like, some of the other characters, you know? She's not your typical, I would say she's not your typical character. I do feel like she has a connection with Van, but, like, I don't think Van's gonna act on that either. I think it's more of, like, I think the main person that if Van ends up with anyone, I think it would be Elaine. I think him and Elaine would end up back together. Anyway, let's scarf down some lunch and get to investigating. Although that is to say that this arc is not like Cold Steel, where Van is basically pairing up with everyone. This is like Green was basically pairing up with every single girl. Van's not really there and not really pairing up with everyone. Van's more like there doesn't seem to be any like real like harem going on like there was in Cold Steel. It's more of just like Anya's has a crush on him, and him and Elaine were a thing, and they might end up being back to being a thing. But I don't know. I still have the game, the next game after this, which is like Trails Beyond the Horizon. There's still that one that I gotta play, so we'll see what happens there. And then they have the next one that they're working on right now, which is Beyond the Horizon 2. So we'll see what happens there. I don't even know if he's gonna end up with anybody, because they might just leave it as like an open ending, kind of like they did with Reen. But who knows? They also don't have like the whole bonding system like they did with Cold Steel. So it's not like you can kind of push him to be with one character or the other. So that's also a thing. Well, also not a thing, I should say. Whatever. It stopped snowing. And so it has. Though it's a little overcast. The Grand Circuit, Edith's 12th district. I remember looking around here with Van during the Revolution Festival. Yeah, you were sightseeing like no one's business.
This is my first time in the area. Wait, what's that?
Ah, you mean the Ferris wheel? It's an attraction in which one rides a gondola attached to a rotating rim, allowing them to take in the surrounding views.
Cool! Is it like taking the Aerotrain in Basel?
It doesn't feel quite the same, but there's definitely a resemblance visually. You may not know it, but... Oh, whoops. Wrong voice. You may not know it, but this place also has one of the most up-to-date bouldering facilities out there. Bouldering? We pushing boulders?! You know, I just realized the Ferris wheel is basically a merry-go-round flipped to be vertical instead. Yeah? Yeah? I didn't think about that either, but yeah. It gives you a better view. And also, I would also say it's slower than a merry-go-round, because merry-go-rounds are a bit faster now. Like, it's funny when you think about it, because I feel like what the two of them are meant to be, like a merry-go-round is meant to be a ride that's like it goes around in a circle. It's kind of fast. It's kind of supposed to give you a sense of like, yay, like wee, right? Like it's supposed, you know. But like a Ferris wheel is just meant to. I feel like a Ferris wheel is supposed to be more of a. I kind of want to say it's supposed to give off more of a romantic vibe, because it's supposed to be like, you know, a thing for like couples to do. They go on the Ferris wheel, they ride it to the top, they get, you know, you get to see like the view, the beautiful scenery, whatever. It's meant to be kind of like a chill thing, you know? So they have two different roles, but they're kind of basically the same thing, right? Well, I guess fundamentally it's still different, yeah, because Ferris wheels are meant to go slower and stop and go to give you more time taking. Yeah, exactly. There are some who make a hobby of scaling natural rock formations with just their bare hands. Bouldering imitates that in a safe environment for people to enjoy, right? But yeah, at a very basic viewpoint, they are kind of the same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Someone's been reading up. I tried it out on one of my days off, and let me tell you, it really gets your blood pumping. Oh yeah? Color me intrigued. Unlike the Ferris wheel, this is the kind of thing you can have fun with solo. I get where y'all are coming from, but now ain't the time to be fooling around. Come on, let's go check the perimeter before we head into the speedway.
The beer garden is awfully crowded today.
It sure is. Wait, isn't that...
Come on in. My stuff can't be beat. I'll be waiting for you.
Whoops, not that, not that. Don't you just love when they put all these shops here that have food that you're only gonna use once?
Hello. Thank you.
Love me a sugar rush.
Yeah, so, basically, you buy food, like, you'll buy, like, meals and snacks and sweets and drinks, right? But you do it for the gourmet rank. I don't think there's anybody who actually uses the food.
Hello.
Like, I don't think anybody actually uses the food in the way that you would think it's meant to, where it's like, oh, it restores CP or gives me, like, you know, defense up or whatever. I don't think there's that many. I don't think there's anybody that actually does, but I mean, I could be wrong. But like, the whole purpose, and is just to like, it's just to up your gourmet rank. That's all it's really for, because the gourmet rank gives you like permanent stat boost. As you can see, like I'm getting like all these defense up, strength up, arts attack up, and all this other shit, and blah blah blah. And the only way you do it is like you just sit there and consume food, like, and they're all the different foods are like in different shops and vending machines and whatever spread throughout the whole fucking game. Look at everything I fucking have, like 6 type of meals, 54 type of snacks, 35 type of sweets, 43 type of drinks. Like, goddamn! Ease 9 did that, I remember, but at least later on, the shops get consolidated into one. Yeah, this game does not do that. They're all spread throughout the whole game, but on the bright side, they mark it on the map, and if there's ever anything new in the shop, like, the shop will be red. So, at least there's that, right? Fucking... At least there is that. So that's not too bad. Does it tell me how many more I have left? Am I missing a portal? Wait, hold up. Oh, there's probably a portal here that I didn't get. Okay, wait a second. Oh, I see it. Let's go grab that first. Okay. Now, like I was saying, oh, okay, so there's 161 food, drink, whatever, dishes in the fucking game, and I'm at 138. God fucking damn it, bro. God fucking damn it. That's a lot. Well, on the bright side, you know, at least I've plundered 109 chests. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. Is there anybody I need to speak with? Surprised there's only 150 chests. It seems kind of low. Well, that's because... Oh. That's probably where... That's the red exclamation marks. Okay. There's, that's because they also did this thing called the Merhingarten, which is like, all the chests that are in there do not count. So... Basically, this is like... If you remember Trails and Reverie when you had the corridor, or like... Yeah, like this is basically like the corridor. You go through all these floors, and you just basically do a bunch of fights. I think that's basically why
Welcome to Marduk's
I think that's basically why there's not as many treasure chests.
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Okay, I just wanted to see.
Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need anything,
Is there
okay?
anything new here, just in case? I wanna... No, okay.
Thanks a bundle.
Alright, I think we just talk to them, because I don't think we need to do anything else.
Oh, hello everyone.
So you guys decided to come too, huh?
On business, but yeah.
Forget that! What are you doing here, Grammy?
I'll have you know, Victor and I go way back. He used to work at one of my go-to restaurants during my glory days.
At one point, Dominique took a real fancy to my cooking. Ever since, she's been giving me pointers in just about everything. I wouldn't have been able to get Mamar up and running without her support.
Oh, okay. You don't say. Never would have guessed you two had history.
It's definitely a shocker. But that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. What are you doing here at the Grand Circuit? Or do I even need to ask?
Come to think of it, I recall hearing that you've offered advice to professional athletes before. Does that mean you're here to coach the Z1 racers?
Only the ones on the younger side.
Of course.
Though I've also been putting in my 2 mirror on how they're running this whole affair.
Judith and Van sure weren't exaggerating about her. She's a granny of all trades if I ever saw one. She trying to be a cougar? I have no clue. Maybe. She's got the spots, right? That's what I'm saying. It's possible, I don't know. And yet, she rarely ventures into the public eye. I see now why the rumors referred to her as a legend. Bet she could hold up in a scuffle too. Dames like her must be 1 in a million. Alright, enough feeding her ego. What I want to know is, where'd Yums go off to? Oh, that's right, I don't see her around.
She and Maxim made a promise to ride the Ferris wheel together. They should be back before long, though.
A playdate, huh? Those two are pretty chummy now.
Nothing to worry about then, right? Save the potential terrorist situation. Man, Mix got no. The history is we found out in the first game, or in the previous game, whatever. The guy Maxim and Paulette at one point were a thing, and Paulette had a child. Her name is Yume, and that child is basically his daughter. A lot of stuff happened, and he kind of just went like AWOL and kind of wasn't like around. So he was basically a bad dad, right? A bad husband, whatever. He was a deadbeat, but he's trying to make up for that, and he's trying to actually better himself, and he's trying to actually be around for Yume and Paulette. So he's trying to get into their good graces again. Oh, Max spending quality time. I mean, not me, but him. We're different people, damn it! Let's check around the Ferris wheel just in case.
Ooh, a Ferris wheel. I'm getting the urge to climb all the way to the top of it.
What kind of crazy-ass urge is that? And don't even think about trying it. You hear me?
I wanna ride.
So, this is the Ferris wheel. Makes you feel so short from up close.
That was so much fun.
I'm glad to hear it.
Can you change the camera angle? Thank you.
Oh, it's Van and his friends.
Hey all, how's the operation going?
Operation?
You can relax. We'll get the job done. So, Yume, how was riding the Ferris wheel with Maxim?
I could see the whole circuit from the tippy top.
Wow, that must be the best seat in the house!
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't stay on it longer.
Oh, well, you know what they say. Time flies when you're having fun. Tell you what, if we get another chance, I'll go around 3 more times with you.
My god, I can't believe the series is still doing that with the voice acting. Yeah! It's something that has really bothered me. And I said it before, like, the problem I have is that, like, now there's voices for, like, the side chatter, right? But then it'll cut in and out between, like, the voice acting in the main story. And I'm just like, but why? Like, fucking focus on the main story first, then do the side chatter shit. Like, if you don't have the budget, like, I understand that budget is a problem, but, like, I would make sure to get as much of the main story as possible with voice acting. Like, even if that means that you can't get, like, if you can't do stuff for the side chatter, like, I would prefer more voice acting in the main story. Exactly. Have the main story stuff voiced, then everything else if you can afford it. Otherwise, have the side stuff side. Yeah, like, focus on the main story first. Like, that should be the main focal point. Get as much as the main story as possible voice acted. Like, I would prefer have more voice acting for the main story than the side, and then have a silent side chatter. Then have, like, this random on-off shit and have side chatter be fully voiced. It's so weird that, like, all the side chatter is, like, fully fucking voiced. Hell, even if they can afford to voice all the main stuff, I'd rather have the entire scene silent rather than them going back and forth between voiced and not voiced. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, it gets annoying when it's like, oh, we have this scene, but, like, only one of the characters has a voice and the other 3 don't. It's like, what?
Really? Cross your heart?
Cross my heart. I'll make sure Yume here gets back to Paulette safe and sound. Oh, and before I forget, I've already arranged to get you guys into the Speedway. Just give your names at the ticket counter and they'll let you through. Best of luck out there.
For sure. Thanks.
Bye, Van! Bye, everyone!
Aww. Looks like Maxim is headed straight for the race. Oh, whoops. I'm reading that as, like, Van. Jesus. Looks like Maxim is headed straight for the racetrack himself. It's really weird to me since Ys doesn't have this issue. Yeah, but I would argue Ys doesn't have as much story as, like, the Trails games, because, like, the Trails games has a lot of dialogue. I feel like the Ys games don't have nearly as much as the Trails games. Granted, Ys doesn't have as much. Yeah, it's more the Ys games it makes sense for, because I feel like in terms of budgeting, like, it's easier to budget the voice acting for those games because there's way less dialogue. Whereas, like, I can understand budgeting being a problem for the Trails games because they have so much dialogue. But you could argue, since the story is not as content heavy as you'd think they'd be able to voice everything at that point, but they don't. I mean, fair. I don't know. I mean, I would personally think with the Ys games they would voice everything. They would have the budget to do that. I don't know how much, but then again, I also don't know what their budget is for the Ys games. So. But you would think. You would think. Nah, it's nothing. We're gonna want to follow his lead soon.
Alrighty then. Let me figure out how much I want to bet, and...
Aaron, no betting and no getting drunk either.
I wasn't...
Damn!
Hey, come on, chill. It was just a joke.
Was it, though? Was it really?
At any rate, we're here strictly on...
Ferry telling him no.
Do try to continue.
That's different.
Now, what do we have?
I was expecting Van to tell him no, not Ferry. Alright, talk to receptionist. Are you looking to purchase a ticket? Unless you have a reservation, I'm afraid it's standing room only. The name is Van Arkride. Max and Lugan should have set something up for us. Oh, so you're friends of Mr. Lugan. My apologies. Mr. Arkride, was it? Yes, I have you right here. That'll be 9 event passes for you. Go right ahead and enter the venue. Got it.
The VIP treatment isn't so bad.
It's a little past noon, and the race is scheduled to start at 2 p.m. sharp. Couldn't ask for better driving weather either. Yes, it feels great outside, and the sky is clearing up nicely. On the other hand, the stand's already filling in, even with 2 hours to go. Just goes to show how much they're champing at the bit. This is after all the Grand Prix annual finals. The crowd's fervor is almost palpable. How do we plan on finding those bozos, then? Don't tell me you plan on grilling the audience one seat at a time. Even with so many people here, doing that would only draw unwanted attention to us. Incidentally, Renee gave you some sort of data before we parted. What was it? Just a little trick to help us zero in on the enemy.
The terrorist weaponry of choice are specially designed to bypass standard metal detectors. As luck would have it, we managed to get our hands on a similar model from the Black Light District. If you install this data and perform a short search, it should be able to identify them. Best of luck.
Wow! The CID thinks of everything. I'd call it over-preparing, but if it saves us some hassle, then we might as well roll with it. Oh, another thing, Mike. Shizuna is also a divine blade. So, she's she's similar to Reen. You know, she has a similar master to Reen, but she's more of like, I think she was more of an underground divine blade. I don't fully know. She did go toe-to-toe with Reen, and she basically broke his sword in half. As far as we know in the story. And she used that half of the sword as like she got that half of the sword melded into her the scabbard that she uses for her sword, the sheath, whatever, right? So now she has like his sword like basically embedded into this the sheath. Pretty cool in my opinion. I thought that was fucking hilarious. And she apparently can apparently use his spirit unification. She used it in the previous not chapter, but like the previous. She used it yesterday. She used it yesterday against Kurogane. I sat there. I was like, wait, she's got spirit unifications too? What the fuck? Damn, beat him and took his powers. Basically. She said, fuck you, I can spirit unification as well. She's fucking amazing. I'd call it over-preparing, but if it saves us some hassle, then we might as well roll with it. I'll forward the data to you guys, that way we can split up and cover as much ground as possible. Our first order of business will be to pinpoint any terrorists hiding at the Speedway. Then we'll surround them, close in, and corral the whole group at once. Simple as that. There's just one thing. I want Reset to act as our operator. That means compiling everybody's findings and passing along my instructions when needed. But is she a head-patting machine, though? Questionable. I don't know. I haven't really seen much of head-patting going on. Van does the decent amount of head-patting, but he normally does the head-patting to like... I don't know. Van does the head-patting. I don't really see many other people do head-patting. As you wish. Good. Now let's get this done. Right. I don't remember seeing Shizuna give head patting. But also, Shizuna doesn't go around giving speeches like Reen. Thank God! That's one thing she didn't take from reading that. I mean, that's fine. We can do without Shizuna being a head-patting machine. Alright, we're all fanned out. Time for me to start moving too.
Okay, the Zyphas are all set up. Now we just need to do a shard search. We've got to catch these terrorists so we can keep Yume and the others safe.
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
But my favorite is...
Which team is going to bring home the gold? You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
This is all so exciting!
These are our buddies for the race, the cars, whatever. So... Belmont, Sabin, stuff, Holy sheets, Mike is here. Yo, Merc, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother?
This year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin. Which team is going to bring home the gold? You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks. It's almost time for the final race.
Do I go and look upward? Can I even go any further up? I'm not quite sure.
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. The final race
Huh.
of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Doing okay. Had to adult today. Kind of drained me for the rest. Got you. Makes sense.
Which team is going to bring home the gold?
Do I just talk to everybody then?
Single second of this race, folks.
I mean, I guess we can talk to everybody. That's the reporter. I mean, that's how it be sometimes. Yeah.
All been waiting for has arrived. The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix.
The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix. Oh man.
Which team is going to bring home the gold? You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
Debating what to do slash play, figuring FF9 is likely candidate. Ah, I see, I see. I mean?
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Am I supposed to just go back out?
We gotta hurry.
Oh, okay.
Attention, today's main race is about to start.
Attention! Today's main race is about to start. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I don't have energy to try and watch a show and keep track of plot lines and such. Ah, that's fair. Fair enough.
Listen, Carlos, you're the only one who we can turn to for this. If you say no, we'll have to forfeit our slot.
Give me a break. I retired a decade ago. My foot hasn't even healed all the way. The world of Z1 is no Sunday drive, you know.
Oh, that reminds me. I was just discovering yesterday that I could have been playing Sonic 3 Air?
Air?
A long time ago, as long as I do that route. Didn't realize that was an option.
Air?
Wait, Sonic 3 Air? The fuck is Air? Angel Island Revisited. It's a mod.
Oh! Got you.
Never heard of it. News to me.
I won't argue that point, but still.
Carlos. That's the guy who used to race for Leno way back when. FF9 I played before. The mod pack cuts down on battle time, and I can set the controller down and stop as long. I'm aware of what the Mogiri mod does. It's a pretty good mod. Since they were always saying you needed the Steam game in order to play it, and they've long since delisted. Oh, yeah, they delisted it, but like if you already have the game, you should still have it in your Steam library. That's the thing. You don't really? Wait, we're talking about. Wait, which one is? Hold on a second. Close that. We're just talking about, like, regular Sonic the Hedgehog 3? Oh, I don't have it either. RIP. I have Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic CD, Sonic Generations, Sonic Lost World, Sonic Hedgehog 4, Episode 1, Episode 2, Sonic Mania, Sonic Sega All-Stars, Murder of Sonic. Yeah, I don't have Sonic Adventure 3 here. RIP! I have it set to pseudo turn-based, no waiting on the ATB meter to crawl up. Got you. I normally I normally play vanilla FF9, in which case I normally just set the ATB system to wait. He seems to be deep in conversations with one of their reps. Nothing popping up on the search though, so I doubt they're with the terrorists. No sense poking into their business. Guess I'll go sweep the stands again. And I have FF9 on FF9 on the PS1 because I still have the original disc. I have it on PS Vita, I kind of have it on PSP, PS Vita, and then I have the remaster on PS4. So yeah, I have a bunch of copies of FF9.
This year's C1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Okay, now we do this.
Which team is going to bring home the gold? You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
Oh, that guy's red. That guy's red. Yeah, it's set to wait. It just accelerates time to the next turn. I personally prefer the ATB-based games on active. I mean, that's fair. I'm not a huge fan of having it on active. I like having it on wait. But that's just me. I like being able to take my time in the menus and whatnot. I'm getting a hit from that guy. No two ways about it. It doesn't seem like he's part of a group, though. I'll just stand by and keep an eye on him until reset calls. The rest of the team have completed their investigations. Ultimately, the only positive search was the man you came across. Yeah, I just checked with Renee. He said the others might be outside the arena. If not, then chances are that they're hiding somewhere on the racetrack. Anyway, I'm gonna move in on this one. Can you relay the plan to everyone else? Certainly. Excuse me, you got a second? Need something? Let's just say you've been selected for a stop and search. Mind telling me about what you're concealing there? How could you possibly? And in case you were getting any funny ideas, we already have you surrounded. I'm not a fan of sitting around waiting for the meter anymore. It serves no real purpose other than to drag out the game time. Life's too short. I mean, that's fair.
Surrender quietly!
I didn't realize I'd drawn so much attention. So be it!
Bro, man went onto the racetrack! Ha! And Shizuna fucking stopped him. See, this is why I like Shizuna.
Trying to make a suicide run?
Dude, you draw attention because you glow red. The glowing is because of the shard search. He doesn't really know that. That we're doing we're doing like a search thing. We're using a little handy device to find certain weapons. I know, I'm being facetious. Okay. Mexicans see red people. Oh no!
Not on my watch.
Big talk for a little lady. So why does she make my spine chill? Bah! Forget it. Sorry, but this road's closed.
Give yourself up without a fuss, and you may still get off with a minimal sentence.
Beauty's blade too. Guess escape's no longer an option. In that case. BRB, gonna see about borrowing a blanket from upstairs. Yesterday was 80 degrees. It's expected to be like 40 tomorrow. Got you. It was... last week for me was like fucking... like, it was like 80 all week. 80 to 90 like all week last week. Fucking this week is great. I like the weather right now. It's nice and cold. I like it. But like last week, fucking like 90 degrees. I was like, fuck. Utah weather be bipolar. I think weather everywhere is bipolar at the moment. It can't seem to decide whether it wants to be summer or winter. We've been getting bipolar weather here too. Yeah, exactly. Like this week it's nice and cold, but last week was fucking like summer. Like I might as well just took off all my clothes, you know what I'm saying? Comrades, to arms!
So, his playmates were hiding under shard camouflage. He wasn't just running around randomly.
Nothing we weren't expecting. How you holding up, Elaine?
I'm perfectly fine, thank you. I think we can all agree that the odds are stacked against you.
Even then, you're still gonna pick a fight? Don't take us lightly! We are the true Grievance Brigade! The leaders Calvard needs most! Now that our sponsors have dropped us, our backs are against the wall. A shame we couldn't drag those blasted immigrants into this. We'll just have to settle for taking you down with us instead.
Comrades, let us make our stand! Not getting away! Blast off!
I mean, they're gonna die pretty quickly.
Show me what you've got, Silver
This
Blade.
is it! Silver wins!
Anti-immigration terrorists, is this game trying to say something? I mean, it's been doing that since last game too, so... I mean, take with that as you will. We're done for! Long live the Republic!
They're down for the count!
I could have gone for more of a challenge, to be honest.
The Genesis still hasn't reacted so far.
Does that mean there's no corrosion going on?
It's difficult to say. This may not have been all of their surviving members.
Right. We can't afford to drop our guards. For now, let's go hand these guys over to Renee. At the same time, the CID apprehended a separate unit of the True Grievance Brigade. When combined with the one Van's team had captured, all remnants of the group were accounted for and in custody. Thus did the brigade's plans to interfere with the Z1 Grand Prix and negotiate to their release of their comrades skid to a halt. Also, I should probably also bring up the fact that in the first game, one of the villages was basically decimated. Cray Village was literally like nuked heavy in the last game. It no longer exists, and pretty much almost all the residents there, I think, were supposed to be if I remember correctly, a lot of the residents there were mostly immigrants. So, do with that as you will. But they were the nicest fucking people ever, you know? Well, that takes care of the terrorists.
So now what? Do we keep up the investigation here, or move somewhere else entirely?
Good question. I'm still getting a whiff of something suspicious.
The Genesis! It's reacting! So we're on the right track!
At the very least, we need to stay sharp until the race is over and done with.
Shall we take another turn through the stands and garages? Yeah, and anywhere else we can think of while we're at it. Poking around blindly irks me a bit, but I suppose it's the best we can do right now. Having flushed out the terrorists, Van and company continued their investigation with a wary eye.
And the cars are off!
And they're off, people! With no suspicious activity to be found, the Z1 Grand Prix went on as scheduled. As the group remained vigilant, the race plowed ahead with a number of dramatic developments along the way. In the end, it was a showdown between Maxim and Aslan in a fierce and fervent bid for the first place. Damn, the cars are off! How are they supposed to race with cars that aren't on? While keeping in touch with the CID, Van and the others elected to watch the deciding moment from the stands. At long last, the race entered its final leg. It entered its final leg?! What about its other legs?!
And we're down to the final lap! Who will bring home the glory? The Red Comet or our new rising star?
Dude, that was crazy!
It all comes down to this.
You gotta love how in the background you just hear, dude, that was crazy!
We'll know the winner soon enough.
Will Maxim hold on to his lead, or will Aslan pull out in front?
I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Who knew a bunch of guys driving in circles could hook you in like this?
I find myself unable to tear my eyes away.
Same here. Even I'm starting to feel anxious.
In all my years of watching the Z1, I can't remember the last time things were this hotly contested.
That's saying something coming from you. This is a dead heat for the history books.
You can do it, Maxim.
Aww! She was like, you can do it! It's so adorable.
Just one more push. The finish line is right in your reach.
If he clinches this, he'll have a four-peat. Not that that means I'll forgive him.
I don't blame you, Victor. I get it.
Ooh, a last-minute maneuver.
Oh! Oh!
Talk about a photo finish.
Yeah, Max, you can do it! Oh, shit! Oh, damn! Uh-oh. Ripped physics. I mean, you know.
Good goddess.
Time rewind. Oh shit. We're time jumping, boys. Damn, I didn't know crying had so many syllables. Well, that takes care of the terrorists. So now what? Wait, we already... Okay. Here we go. Here's the change. Ugh! This feeling! Hold up. Okay. Ugh, this feeling! Investigate the explosion. Y'all remember what just happened? The explosion, I mean? No, I was getting a text, not Van.
We've gone through another rewind. I can sense it.
Backward blanket? Nice, Merc.
Yes, it was right after we turned the terrorist over to Renee. But more to the point. We can't let that tragedy play out again.
No shit! Let's pull ourselves together and get to it. In order to do that, we need to get a firm grasp on what actually happened. An explosion of that scale couldn't have been just a simple crash.
I'm of the same mind. In all probability, one of the Z1 cars had some manner of explosive attached to it.
No way! But who would do that? We've already caught all of the terrorists!
More remnants for one. Or perhaps, a more reasonable theory is that they have a collaborator. From my point of view, the explosion seemed to originate from Aslan's vehicle. That was the way I saw it too. About this whole rewinding business though, what a profoundly fascinating experience. Still, I have a sneaking feeling that I've gone through this someplace before.
Don't tell me she remembers the poison gas incident on Nimeth Island. Feels like getting tossed in a washing machine, if I'm being real. Back on topic, it's a safe bet that Aslan's car is the one carrying the explosive. And Maxim was unlucky enough to get caught up in it too.
We're short on time. Let's just work with what we know and get to stepping.
Yeah, let's make our way over to the Ingert's garage and get a look at his ride. We'll give Renee and Maxim a heads up so they can run interference for us.
I understand the situation, but we already performed an inspection on the car before bringing it in. I'm fairly certain there are no issues to be found.
Oh, that's Aslan. Okay. Also, give me 1 second. I will be right back. I need to do something real fast. So, give me just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Maybe so, but this is a request from the CID. Not to mention, Maxim is worried for us too. It'd really put me at ease if we could clear this up. Well, if you insist, then I suppose it's fine.
Not to worry. This will take no time at all.
Aslan's just a good guy, as we heard, huh?
Yeah, I'm glad he's willing to vouch for us. Rodney, what are you doing here? I thought the final checks were finished already.
Well, ain't that sketchy? Excuse me a sec.
Hey! No need to rough up our mechanic! Ugh! Of all the lousy timing! You're not Rodney! What in blazes?
Is it me, or have we seen this mug before?
If I squint just right, yeah!
He appears to have trimmed up a tad since our last encounter. That's some dedicated camouflage! But it wasn't enough to pull a wool over our eyes. He's the one who caused the stir over in Aracion, the anti-immigration activist, Jacobin.
Ugh. Didn't think you had the cojones to strut around in the open. You're that infernal Spriggan! Dedicated camouflage? Camouflage. Yeah. Follow me once, shame on you, but twice? Van, I found the bomb! It was wedged in a gap under the engine. Nice work, Katra. I almost drove out with that? And so the miniature explosive attached to Aslan's Z1 race car was safely removed. The real mechanic, whom Jacobin had knocked out and tied up, was then found unharmed. From there, Z1 Grand Prix kicked off once more, with competition heating up more than ever.
This time, it's Maxim tailing after Aslan.
Nah, the real reason was that he was trying to race without turning his car on first. I mean...
You're kidding!
What? Still? Another time rewind.
God damn it!
So there's something wrong with his car too. So now we're gonna need to split up and find and figure out what's going on with the other one too. Here we are again. Another rewind. And the timing was exactly the same as before.
In the end, we couldn't stop that tragedy from repeating itself. Though it did play out differently compared to last time.
Yeah, right down to how the race was going. But the part that stuck out to me the most was the size of the explosion.
I noticed it too!
It was smaller than before.
Compared to the first explosion, it was way smaller and the cars were slightly less damaged.
You're right. I didn't see it in as much detail as Ferry, but I did have the same thought. What I don't understand is how it even happened. We definitely removed the bomb that was placed on Aslan's car. Yes, but now there's a bomb on Maxim's car too. Then there must have been two from the very beginning. That's the only logical conclusion.
The first explosion was caused by both bombs going off, while the second was caused by just one. Put that way, the logic checks out.
In summary, an explosive was planted on not only in Mr. Aslan's vehicle, but Mr. Lugan's as well. Do I have that right? Couldn't even get a word in edgewise there. But yeah, I'd say y'all hit the nail on the head. You guys sure are a sharp bunch. Something tells me you're stumped on who actually planted the extra bomb, though. A few ideas come to mind, but we don't have enough material to narrow things down. And that brings us to you, Judith. I got a job that only our resident prowler could pull off.
I see where this is going. You want me to stake out the ETWS garage, right?
Yep, the limelight's all yours.
If everything goes right, we'll have our other culprit.
But what about the Ingrid bomb? Are we just going to leave it be? We may have to let Jacobin walk for now. Apprehending him would be sure to cause a disturbance.
And if that puts the other culprit on their guard, we'll be right back at square one. Time's not on our side, so I'll get right to it.
So we stop this bomb, and then we go over and get the other one.
Whoever you are.
Let's split up, gang! Ruh-roh, Raggy!
Huh? There's no room for doubt. It was right there in his hand. Still, him? I can hardly believe it.
Wait, why is he... I'm so confused.
And there you have it. The culprit's none other than Maxim Lugan himself.
Wow, what the fuck?
But that begs the question. Why is he sacrificing his own life just to take down a fellow competitor?
Huh? Well, good work either way. The possibility did cross my mind. Let's just put a pin in this for now. I got one more favor to ask of our world-class Phantom Thief.
Shoot, at this point I might as well go the whole Selge.
This time, it's right up your alley. I want you to pull a heist. You'll have to time it while Maxim's guard is down, just before the race begins. And as for what you'll be stealing, what else could it be but those 2 bombs?
Sounds like my kind of fun. You're on. Wait, how do you expect me to steal from 2 cars at the same time?
No one said you had to do it alone. Don't you got a top cat you can call on? Who?
Here we go, folks! Our Z1 racers are all lined up at the starting grid. And what's this? We have a surprise gift and message from His Highness, Prince Cherie! Glory to Calvard, and glory to the Z1 Grand Prix!
Naj? Is Naj helping her?
Haha! Here's a surprise.
Didn't realize this was in the works.
Wow! Pretty colors.
What a lovely sight.
That prince knows how to put on a show.
So that's what fireworks look like. They're beautiful.
They sure pulled out all the stops.
Indeed. That they managed to do so in time is equally astounding.
Oh, is she just having Sherry, like, distract him?
Crown Prince of all people?
With the fireworks? Is that what's going on?
Hold it right there.
You are hereby under arrest on charges of attempted terrorism.
Huh? What gave me away?
Oh, get wrecked, scrub! I mean, they still got Jacobin in the end. Okay, so now the question is, who's the other person?
Always coming up with...
Well, not who the other person. Where's the other... How they getting both bombs? We know who the other person is.
Regardless...
But my question is, why
we'll have
is
to give
Maxim...
Prince Cherie our gratitude for allowing us to use his name.
Yes.
Oh.
The world is indebted to him once more as well.
Okay, they didn't actually have Prince Cherie here. They just used his name. Okay, that makes sense.
On to the next phase.
Well, that was a nice little present. Okay, time to get my head in the race.
Target acquired. Wonder how it went on Grammy's end.
Oh! They had her do it as well.
Limited, but age hasn't dulled this old tabby just yet.
Limited? You're better at this right now than I've ever been.
Everything's going according to plan.
That leaves just one mission left.
Right. All we have to do is see this race through to the end. The rest is up to you, Van.
With that, Van and crew's third iteration of the Grand Prix started up anew. As expected, it came down to a head-to-head battle between Maxim and Aslan. Once again, the race arrived at the final lap, ill-fated lap.
And we're down to the final lap. Who will bring home the glory? The Red Comet or our new rising star?
Maxim, this is the day I leave you in my dust.
Aslan, you really have gotten more skill. Just don't hold this against me.
Maxim is moving to cut Aslan off.
To hit the detonator. No, it misfired.
Nope.
Maxim's
It didn't misfire.
speed
It's
is
no longer there.
rising. Did he push in too hard?
Fine then. I'll just wreck him the old-fashioned way.
I'm still wondering why the fuck was he resorting to fucking... What the hell? Why did he...
Alrighty.
What's with the bomb?
Let's do this.
Oh, what? Oh.
The two are neck and neck, and neither one is backing down. They're this close to lapping the back of the pack. Wait, where'd that car come from?
Leno's back in the race? I thought they dropped out already.
I mean, to be fair, we already knew Van was a better racer. Or not racer, better driver than him.
The champion stands his ground. What phenomenal handling!
And the Red Comet soars away. Didn't think he'd push back on that. But at least he's too far to run him into Aslan now.
Oh, this makes more sense. Okay.
Burning vengeance. The Red Comet's at full throttle, blazing ahead at unfathomable
He's under the influence of the Crimson Grendel. Now I understand.
What a catastrophe! The two top contenders for victory have both gone out of bounds! We can only pray they're unharmed!
That makes way more sense now.
Maxim?
Oh! Oh, damn.
That crimson aura. That sudden burst of strength.
Not dead, sure. Unharmed? Not likely. I mean, basically.
Our champ was corroded from minute one. He's headed for the parking lot. We'll have to drive after him. Quick!
From there, Van immediately rendezvoused with the others, who proceeded to split up between his, Elaine, and Kincaid's vehicles. They then took off in pursuit of Maxim, who they had located, making his way to the suburbs.
Where do you suppose Maxim is headed?
Who knows? He sure isn't hurting for options. I let you three come because you insisted, but the second things get hairy, I'm dropping you off. Got it?
Yes, we understand.
Maxim.
That buffoon. Just what is he thinking?
Katra, everything ready?
Yes, I managed to patch into the transceiver in his car. Reset, how's the communications link coming along?
The process is complete, Mr. Silesian.
Thanks. I'll initiate the call then.
Can you hear me, champ?
What in the...
Hope you don't mind us hacking your transceiver. Couldn't help but wonder what spurred this on. Thought I'd give you a chance to explain.
It's got nothing to do with you.
If that's the case, then would you be willing to tell me?
Paulette, you're the biggest victim here, but you won't have to suffer in silence anymore.
What?
Bring an end to all of it. So don't worry.
Maxim?
Finally awake, huh? Rotten bastard. You've gotten your sick kicks out of them for the last time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This conversation is over. So do me a favor and quit following us!
Damn.
So we saw yesterday how basically Ashen thought that Van and Aaron killed Cow, and she had this like this whole thing played like in her mind of like what actually transpired, what she thought transpired, and that drove her to want to kill Aaron and Van. But reality, that never happened. She was under the influence of the Crimson Grendel. And it seems to be the same thing here, where Maxim has, Maxim's under the Crimson Grendel, and like the Crimson Grendel's control, and it's like tampering with his memories, making him think that something else is going on that's really not going on, and it's basically that's what's causing him to do what he's doing.
He said Paulette was the victim here.
Any idea what he meant by that?
No. Not a clue.
Huh?
Dirk Memorial Park. Oh man.
This place is...
Dirk Memorial Park. The place he's never been able to let go of.
There are those folks who always come around to exterminate monsters. We just had someone force their way into the forested area. Think he dragged another person with him too. They're both dressed in racing suits, but the air about them was anything but normal.
Please, sir, settle down.
You're that bracer!
Yes, we're here as part of our joint effort with the Intelligence Division.
I am Kincaid of the CID. Those extermination requests you mentioned were issued by me. It just so happens that we've had 2 persons of interest flee into this park. My collaborators and I are in the midst of pursuing them.
We'd appreciate if you could let us take things from here.
I see. I guess I can rest easy with the CID and the Guild on the case. Here's the key. Best of luck to you.
Really smooth talked your way through that one, huh?
Drastic times call for drastic measures.
While we may not be Spriggans, this much should be within our bounds.
Now, with regards to what comes next...
We know. It'd be better for us to stay behind.
But...
Sorry, Yume, but it's just too dangerous to go any further.
You don't have to worry. So be a good girl and wait for us, okay? We'll get Maxim out of there without a scratch. Promise.
Yes. Very... Okay. I'll
wait.
All right then. Let's get moving.
The forest area is to the left past the entrance, correct?
Yeah. The champ brought us there for a request last fall. We'd better catch up before it's too late.
Y'all seeing this? Pleroma grass? That looks... I mean, this fucking place, all of a sudden, like, what the fuck? Where's all the... Is it all under the influence of the Crimson Grendel? Jesus.
Boy, do I. It's like we stepped right into another world.
The area has been completely corroded.
What's more, the higher elements seem to be in effect.
Maximum Paulette made such good memories here. Yeah, he's got a special place in his heart, even now.
Psh, like that was any excuse for him to dump his schmaltzy love stories on us.
Do you suppose Mr. Lugan's destination is the memorial tree deeper within?
Without a doubt. That's where Maximum Paulette buried their time capsule 7 years ago.
So that's why.
We'll want to be prepared for anything before treading in further.
Yeah, ready up, gang. It's go time. No. Save over this one. Alright. I am done for the day, you guys. So thank you everyone for hanging out. We will continue this more tomorrow. So y'all have yourselves a good one. Take care. Bye!